took several a while. Hey, though I ran them away, they'll come back one day. I still can manage a smile. It just takes a while. It just takes a while. And yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate, arriving too late, arriving too late. And I've done a bit of smuggling, and I've run my share of grass, and I made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away so fast. It's never meant to last. It's never meant to last. Yeah, I've been drunk now for over 2 weeks. I passed out and I rallied and I sprung a few leaks, but I gotta stop wishing. I gotta go fishing down to rock bottom again with just a few friends. Just a few friends. Mother, Mother Ocean, after all the years I've found, the occupational hazard of me, my occupation just ain't around. I feel like I'd drown, but I head uptown. I feel like I'd drown when I head uptown.
Here we go. Okay, buckaroos, here we go again. Gonna try and slide one by you once more. Don't matter how you do it, gonna do it like we know what we're doing, like we've been down this road once, twice before. 'Cause getting by is my stock in trade, living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall, just letting it roll, letting the high times carry the low. And I'm living my life easy come, easy go. Seems like only yesterday we rolled into this town, band of pickers nobody ever heard of before. Now we're all sporting beer bellies, we got some glasses and a bunch of gray hairs, weaving down this road once, twice before. And getting by is my stock in trade, living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall, just letting it roll, letting the high times carry the low. And I'm living my life easy come, easy go. All right, Brian. My stock in trade, living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall, just letting it roll, letting the high times carry the low. And I'm living my life easy come, easy go. Well, the old dance hall's still standing, she needs some repairs. A lot of cowboy boots have slid over these boards. Well, I ain't no spring chicken either, my dance card's sure been punched. And I've been down this road once, twice before. I'm getting by is my stock in trade, living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall, just letting it roll, letting the high times
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight tonight. We are traveling at 34,000 feet at approximately 420 knots. Those on the left side of the aircraft, I'd like you to take a look out your window. We're passing over Key West, and I'd like to point out Beachy Shell Studios. You're in luck tonight as our in-flight entertainment will be Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle. So sit back, relax, leave the flying to me, and enjoy B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on Tiki Man Radio. Oh, and I'd like to suggest downloading the free app so when we do get to our final destination, you can listen to everything on Tiki Man Radio. Enjoy your flight, enjoy the in-flight entertainment, and thank you for flying Tiki Man Radio Airlines.
Well, I don't look good in no
Well, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, think I'm gonna have to crack that egg again. I'm searching all around this barnyard, looking for that one special hen. She came and went without a hen. I'm like a dog, I'm on her scent. I know she's close enough to hear me say that there ain't nobody here but us chickens, said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, think I'm gonna have to crack that egg again. I'm searching high and low to this yard, like a chicken that's just lost his head. When she was just here, she called me dear, but now she's up and disappeared. But I know she's close enough to hear me say that there ain't nobody here but us chickens, said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, think I'm gonna have to crack that egg again. Well, I know I'm no spring chicken, 'cause in that last fight I took a real good licking. Well, I ain't old and I can't go, I'm here to rock and I'm a man to roll. And I know she's close enough to hear me say that there ain't nobody here but us chickens, said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, think I'm gonna have to crack that egg again. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, bark, 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 said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here.
Some days it just works out that way.
This is Adrian Z. You're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle on Tiki Man Radio.
Hey, Tiki Man Radio, B-Man and Michelle. And, hang on, let me get me on here. Welcome to the Friday show. B-Man here, and Michelle, we've got our other guest that just pulled up, and she's out picking them up in the driveway. And they're going to be in the house here pretty soon. But the cool thing is we've got Tiffani Green. And Mike's over there eating pizza. We're having a pizza night here. And we're just having a grand old time. Hey, a great big shout out to Michelle and Tim Myers. And she's like, you got to hug Tiffani for me.
Okay.
So, hug. And then we've got Susan Wilson hanging in there. We've also got Richard Malik is tuned in tonight. We got Bob Bitchin tuned in tonight. He finally logged in. And we've got all the way, I want to say this correctly, all the way out in the Catskills Mountains camping. It's Bill and Ann Abbott with their friends, the Parkers.
Sweet.
So they're doing their thing. It's good to see you in town here, Tiffani.
It's always great to come back.
I know it's fun when you get in here and we get a chance to do this and I think we're going to be live next week at the Pint. I think. I got to get with them to verify everything.
You do know how much I love the Pint.
I do, and I just got a gift certificate today.
Nice.
I got a gift certificate. Quack, quack, quack. Hey, the Coconut Castaways are doing their Castaway to the Keys, and of course, Michelle and I played on Wednesday night.
And I was there, and it was lovely.
Well, the first hour sucked.
Oh, well. Technical difficulties.
We had technical difficulties in that
Kind of like what happened to the stock market last week. There was a
Yeah.
technical issue.
And then we finally figured out, and then I got it rolling, and
Dialed
we
in, bud.
we started doing. We did okay. So I was happy because at the end the manager came to us and was like, "Why'd you guys quit?" And I'm like, "Well, because everybody left. They're done, you know." And then he said that the manager of the hotel next door had come over, and he thought they were in trouble
That's
because
the what is the name of that hotel next door?
because you know how that goes.
Yes, I do.
And they get really upset with everything. And so basically what happened was they said, "Who the hell was singing back there? Those guys were really good." A lot of our guests were saying they were really good.
Good.
So
well,
thank
you
God-
are really good.
Thank God they didn't catch the first hour.
Well, they probably couldn't hear you the first hour.
Oh my God. Yeah, what a shiza
I don't
show.
know what happened. We were all sitting at the tiki bar going,
What the hell?
what? It just was like that sounded like champagne.
Uh-oh.
Something just went,
Something popped. Oh.
yeah,
that-
it was just like you had no bottom end at all.
And Michelle Myers says, "Hi there, Tiffany."
Hi, Michelle Myers.
Oh, yeah.
How are you? Howdy ho.
Let's see, who else do we have? I think that's pretty much it so far that is checked in. We've got Beth from Nailtini going to get on here in just a little bit, and her husband Josh is over there. They just got in. They're over there getting some pizza and some drinks because, you know, we have to get them liquored up.
And pizza up.
Yeah, pizzaed up. So, a hot day here in Key West.
Oh my gosh. And a little bit of rain right now.
Yeah, that's nice. We've got a huge front coming in.
Oh, it's supposed to rain till Monday, I think.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be rain more than that. From what I've seen is that it's just going to be nothing but a rainy mess all next week. So we'll see what happens.
You know, sometimes those aren't terrible days because we have to be grateful that we're still here on the island.
See, I'm hoping next week chills out for me.
You've been very
I don't
busy.
want a whole lot on my calendar. So that's what I'm hoping for next week because
I just don't want it to rain on Saturday.
this Saturday or
15th.
next Saturday, the 15th.
The 15th, I have to play that wedding out on the beach.
Oh, that's right. You're doing that wedding on the beach. That'll be kind of cool.
I don't want rain because I don't know what their plan is if it rains. Where do you go from Smathers?
You know, that's a good question. Have you asked them that question?
Well, I'm gonna get a phone call tomorrow at 3. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
The bride and groom are driving from Arkansas, so they have a lot of time to.
So they're going to check in with you.
We're
and
gonna
figure out
talk
what's
tomorrow
going
at 3
on.
o'clock while they're driving, and we'll figure all this out.
Oh my gosh.
I did have to learn this song in I don't know how to say it, but it's one of the languages spoken in the Philippines because the mother is from the Philippines.
What language is that?
I can't. Yes,
What?
Tagalog.
Tagalog.
I don't know exactly how to say it,
Tippy tippy ta, tippy ta. I don't know.
but it's called Coataco.
There you
and
go.
I've been working on it and working on it and working on it. I had to like.
It sounded like you said taco. Oh, Michelle's
Taco,
getting on here.
yes.
Okay, so
It means you and
hang on,
me.
Michelle.
I'm gonna say I have a lot of Filipino relatives, but most people in the Philippines speak English, Spanish, and Tagalog.
Well, that's what it is. Tagalog.
Tagalog.
I'm not sure if the exact pronunciation.
I know it's TAG something.
You know, it sounds kind of a sexy language. Tagalog.
It's not the easiest, so I've been spending the last couple of months writing it out phonetically, so I can
Phonetically.
really figure it out.
How do you say
I
thanks? How do you say thanks for the tip in Tagalog?
I have no idea. I just have to sing one song when it's while the mother is walking the bride down the aisle.
I think you know what. Just do like what Pee Wee Herman did. Make a high, make a hiney ho.
And nobody but her mother and her would even know what was happening. I mean, I'm going to screw it up. It's going to happen. Probably going to say something filthy and not even know it.
So they're like they start talking to you. Just like make a high, make a hiney ho. Ah.
And look, it's like 40 people. So the aisle that the mother is walking her, I don't even know I'm going to get a whole verse in.
So what song did you have to learn?
It's called Ika Atako.
Well, you better go practice it some more.
Well, I can do it when I'm playing. Ika Atako. Ba-da-da-da. It's a really nice song.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, here's
So-
me, the guy who screwed up on Wednesday with an hour of crap until we got it.
Ika Atako.
Oh my God. Well, very cool.
Means you and me.
Oh my God, I think that is so neat. Let me turn Michelle's mic off over there because she
Oh,
comes and goes.
She is,
She comes and goes. She's a, you know, and then
She's-
she'll get it. She goes, "Is my mic on?"
she's entertaining.
Oh my, she is, but
And the guests as well.
She's entertaining anyway. So, what is this, Michelle?
That's what Beth and.
Oh,
Oh, boy. Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
bubbly.
okay. Talk while I drink.
With no added sugar.
Oh.
Michelle, I had you off. Hang on. Go ahead. Do it.
Bubbly, but with no added sugar.
Bubbly with no. That is good.
So it's good if you're diabetic or have other
like that.
sugar.
That's very, very tasty. So,
A very dry, bubbly.
very dry.
It's not as dry as you would think.
Okay.
It's kind of, it's interesting.
Hey, everybody, big a shout out to Lance Bella.
What
Hi,
up,
Lance.
He is.
Oops.
Boy, that made me.
I did just watch the Seinfeld episode where they were like totally crazy over the girl answering the phone. That was
Oh.
hello, not knowing it was
Oh yeah.
Dating, she was the one dating. Well,
Yeah.
Kramer knew.
Kramer knew.
Yeah. Well, he was like, I know that voice.
I know that voice.
Well, you also kind of sounded like the sweaty balls.
Oh God.
Oh, the NPR. The NPR ladies. Jill and I used to sound like that talking.
You guys used to do that, yeah. When we were we do gigs and in between, while I'm trying to fix
We
something,
just talk about
they get on the
stuff
mic and just start talking about.
It's like we sound like the NPR girls.
Let me hear
So,
you do
Jill, how are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
it. Oh, there we go.
And that wraps up the show for tonight.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show tonight. Brought to you by the
Sweaty
Southernmost Pint Brewpub. That's where we're getting
Yes.
our. Let me see. There we go. Get the image up there. All these cams are sponsored by the Southernmost Pint Brewpub. And
Such a great place.
522 Front Street, go down there. They got some really good beer. Actually, Tad called me today. He's like, I heard you have seats available on the trolley for the Pride Parade.
Yeah.
And I think I have 1 or 2 seats left if anybody wants to.
Because you're not going to be on the trolley.
No, we're gonna park our behinds at Nailtini, and that's gonna be our headquarters. So,
We'll probably go to the parade.
but if they got extra seats and you want to ride, let me know. I'll get a hold of Pam and ask the question. So, hey, big old shout out to Tiki Man himself. Danny Lynn is tuned in tonight.
Hey, Danny Lynn.
Hey, Danny Lynn. He's had that allergy thing that I had last week, and then I felt like it was coming back, but I feel a lot better now.
I think it might be the Poncianas that are getting you.
Could be. I don't know.
That's about the time they really blossomed, and they're out everywhere now, but they're gorgeous.
Well, I have a promise tonight that I made to somebody who's tuned in and listened in. So, but first of all, again, Lance Bella is turned in. He is with the band Almost Paradise, and I've got one of his new songs in tonight. I think I have one of his new songs in tonight. Let me check that real quick. I don't want to say something and I'm wrong. You know, I don't like doing that. I believe I do. Yep, I do. There you go, Lance. I got it. I knew I had it in there. I just, I got the stupid script right here in front of me. Why didn't I check the script?
It's okay.
It's just been a crazy, crazy day. So,
Week.
and,
Crazy week.
It's been a really crazy week too. I say that every week, but honest to God, it gets fruity pebble here.
Does.
All right, so
Sure
we're gonna get some
does.
more music, and then we'll come back, see who's going to join me up here at the table, and we'll have a little bit more fun. They're still eating their pizza over there, so we'll definitely get. Well, I got 2 more mics here, so we can definitely get you.
And I have 2
those
more
2, I
beers,
think.
so we got plenty of time.
Oh, we got plenty of
Oh,
time.
and they're 16 ounces.
Hey,
Hey.
what is your favorite radio station?
Well, what do you think?
I need a promo from you. We've been
I'll
trying to get
do
a
one.
promo for you for a long time. So
Well, I tried to send you one years ago, and it didn't come through on your fancy iPhones.
Well, I can't help it. What do you have? You have those.
I'm an Android girl.
Oh. In a crazy world, you're an Android girl.
Yeah.
So when I said that, what is your favorite radio station? You're supposed to say,
Tiki Man Radio.
there you go.
I don't even have to really
I swear
remember.
to God, if you said 104.9, I was going to hit you with something.
No, I don't even have to remember numbers anymore. But of course, it's Tiki Man Radio.
Tiki Man Radio. And why?
Because they're the tiki.
I put you on the spot again. I love it. Oh, my God.
Because they're the tikiest Tiki Man Radio ever.
So the promise I got coming up, I told Rich. Rich is like, where is my promo? So I'm like, I'm going to get it. So he sent me a message today. He's like, where's my promo? You're going to play it tonight?
Brr.
So I got listening to it. I'm like, oh, crap, that was for the old radio station. So I said, if you give me a new one, it'll be played tonight.
Do you know what I did one time when I was in college? I went to a bar,
It wasn't band camp, was it?
Well, I did go to band camp many times, but I did not play flute. I played French horn. We could talk about that later too. Anyway, I went to a
bigger
bar
instrument.
with my ex-husband. It is a much bigger instrument, and hands go in very different places.
You ever get hand cramps?
Yes. So, and I've told this story on the radio before, maybe not on Tiki Man, but they were playing smooth jazz from DC.
Yeah.
So I was in this place called Rhiannon's. It was a really cool little pub that, everybody went to. And it was like Cheers, where everybody knows everybody the whole bit.
Yeah.
And I'm singing the promo because the smooth jazz channel comes on. It goes, smooth jazz, 105.9. And I just happened to be sitting next to the program director. And he said, Tiffany, what are you doing in 3 days? And I went, well, I sure don't know, but what can I help you with? He said, I want you to come in and record that. Because what they did is they would have a lot of famous musicians come in the studio. This was long before we had cell phones. This is like 1993.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. He said, well, if you come in the studio, I want you to sing that a few times, and we're going to use that as a promo. And they still do.
Oh, very cool. When we come back from break, I want to talk about the song that
yes, let's
we
do
all
it.
collaborated on, and I think that was pretty cool. And we played it the other night, so I want to talk about that. So, hey, we're gonna get some music. Figure out what we're going to do on this end here, guys. I hope you're having a great time already on a Friday night. B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions right here on Diggy Man Radio, live from the Beachy Shell Studios here in Key West. And I hope you guys are having such a great time tonight, because I know I am. I haven't played this guy in a long time, and I love me some Steve Goodman, so that's what you're going to get, some Steve Goodman, the auctioneer.
Oh.
I got to do a hillbilly song, folks, as long as we're down here where these songs belong. This is an old Leroy Van Dyke song.
Well, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, think we're gonna have to crack that day again. I'm searching all around this bongo, looking for that one special hen. She came and went without a hen. I'm like a dog, I'm on her scent. I know she's close enough to hear me say that there ain't nobody here but us chickens, said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, think I'm gonna have to crack that day again. I'm searching high and low through this yard, like a chicken that's just lost his head. When she was this year, she called me dear, but now she's up and disappeared. But I know she's close enough to hear me say that there ain't nobody here but us chickens, said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, think we're gonna have to crack that day again. Well, I know I'm no spring chicken, 'cause in that last fight I took a real good licking. Well, I ain't too old and I can't go, I'm here to rock and I'm a man to roll. And I know she's close enough to hear me say that there ain't nobody here but us chickens, said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, think I'm gonna have to crack that day again. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, bark, 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 said the rooster to the hen. No, there ain't nobody here but us chickens, think I'm gonna have to crack that egg. Yes, I'm gonna have to crack that egg. Think I'm gonna have to crack that egg again.
Michelle on the trade winds now, and we're sailing with all our friends. And what's your favorite radio station? Tiki Man Radio! Take Tiki Man Radio with you, no matter where you go. Listen to us live on the internet at www.tikimanradio.com or download the free app on your Android or Apple phones. Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station. What could possibly go wrong?
Hey Tiki Man Radio listeners, this is Rich from Hopewell, Ohio, and I love watching Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle every Friday from 8 to 10 on YouTube. You can watch, just subscribe to Tiki Man Radio on YouTube and join the fun. What could possibly go wrong?
Hey, this is the original hippie chick, and you're listening to Coastal Confessions on Tiki Man Radio. And every Friday night, I like to call in and spill the beans.
Oh, we love hippie chick. Woohoo! I always think of that Pee Wee Herman.
I was doing it just now.
Hey, welcome back to Tiki Man Radio and to B-Man Michelle's Coastal Confessions right here, coming to you live from the Beachy Shell Studios here in Key West. Let's see who we got in the studio now. Hang on here a second. I got to do it. There we go. All right, let me get the camera.
Something happened.
All right, let me get the camera here. There we go. We grew. There we go. I need like those little cameras I can turn like, but then I get more Bluetooth in here, and the next thing you know, it's stuff's happening everywhere else. You know, it's like this going off, that's happening, this is going off, this speaker doesn't work, that happened.
It's a lot of work, Brian.
It's a lot of Bluetoothing, and I don't like it, so. Who do we have with us? Beth.
Hello.
From Nailtini. Is it loud enough?
It's loud enough.
Are you good?
I'm good. How
All
are
right.
you?
Your vocals sounding really good. And then we've got your husband,
Joshua.
Josh.
Hello.
Is it Josh or Joshua?
Joshua or Josh.
J-Man?
He's been called worse things.
Oh, yeah.
Tiffany said he looks like a pilot. He's getting ready to take off with his little
yeah, he
headset on
does.
there.
I know.
Yeah.
Very professional.
You don't know me.
I just need to get some of that like airplane noise in the back.
I have a feeling we're going to get to know each other quite well this evening.
Hello.
Oh, my gosh. It is so good. I'm finally glad we get you on the radio with us.
Yes, me too.
Well, so I want to kind of set this up a little bit. You work at Nailtini. You've been there. How many years you been there?
3 years, August 2nd.
3 years, and I mean, you pretty much run the place.
Well, I've been called the owner several times, even by the owner. It's funny. We had a guest in once that said, "Hey, who owns this place?" And in unison, we pointed at each other and said, "She does."
Was he holding a gun or something or a knife? It's like, oh, go over and go stab her, not me.
It is actually useful to play good cop, bad cop.
No, but I think what is cool is I know Sissy trusts you.
Yes, that's very nice.
I mean, I can just, I've known her a long time, and I just know, she relies on you heavily, and I think that's cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
I do too.
that says a lot.
Yes.
In my opinion. So you're at Nailtini. Here's what's really cool. All these videos you guys get to see on the show, Beth has uploaded it on the TV in Nailtini, so people are actually sitting there getting their feet done watching these videos that we've put together, and they're seeing the Tiki Man emblem up there and the B-Man, and
you should have probably mentioned that before.
Why?
Uh-oh. I did not proofread or proof watch
No,
any of
there's not been anything bad.
Okay.
No, but I think it's really cool. I mean, we have a really good relationship with Nailtini, and I've appreciated, that relationship, and going up there, and you and I'll sit there and chit chat, or when Nancy's in, or whomever. We just, I don't know. People are like, who are you? I'm like, I'm a local celebrity.
Pretty much.
Get to come up
Wait
there.
a minute, you don't know who I am?
Yeah, I was like, that's it. I'm never coming in here again.
We'll just get you a name tag.
The B-Man.
Oh, the one and only B-Man.
Well, it's kind of because you were talking with the guy the other day, and you're like, do you know him? And she just like starts talking about me, and I'm just like, I feel kind of.
Well, it's like I never know how to introduce you because you have the radio show. You and Michelle are musicians that play around keyboards.
Yeah.
You know, you are both retired military. You've done a lot of things with your emergency management and, you know, all of your background with the military and things like that. So there are all these different ways that someone might connect with you. And it's amazing how many people that you do find in there that you have something in common with.
Oh my
someone
God!
that lives near someone. Or
I mean, you're right. That's what's kind of interesting because I get talking to somebody and they're like, "Oh, well, you know, I live in such and such." I'm like, "Oh, I'm right down the road. I used to be right there." And next thing you know, the whole conversation for a half hour goes into all kinds of crazy stuff. And
yeah, it's pretty cool.
So yeah, and then Josh,
that's me,
J-Man. I like that.
J-Man.
J-Man. I like J-Man. You work over at Signature.
Yes, sir.
How is that?
I love my job.
I mean, you're like the one person I've ever met who I'm friends with that I know that works at a Signature, you know, kind of place.
My job's fun
on the airfield. So
yeah.
So we should tell the listeners that don't know what Signature is. It's the private sector at the airport. So Josh is there on the private side where all the private jets land and take off from, and he is a mechanic and the quality control for jet fuel, and that's for the entire airport. Oh, he doesn't want people to know how important.
Don't say too much.
Yeah.
Hey, we got JoJo Fish.
Hey, JoJo.
Hey, JoJo.
Hello, JoJo Fish. And Callie McCool, all the way out in California, is tuned in tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us, Callie. He is on spring break. Or not, I'm sorry, summer break.
Oh, yeah.
Summer break.
School's out for summer.
School's out for summer.
And who sang that one?
Tiffani Green.
Just now.
Oh my God, Alice Cooper.
I don't have enough eye makeup on to tell you who did that. I don't have any eye makeup on. I'm 50. I don't wear that shit anymore.
I'm 50.
Stuff.
And you can kick and stretch.
Yes.
Yeah.
And kick.
I'm 50.
Oh, I'm 50. I don't have to wear that crap no more.
Well, it's funny because when I talked about getting you guys on the radio, you're like, I don't know what I'm going to say.
I never know.
I mean, we just roll with it.
It gets easier.
I just learned you do magic.
Hey, we were talking in the kitchen a minute ago.
Yes.
Before we came back on, you were talking about in a bottle. What
My
was
refrigerator door, old fashioned.
the refrigerator door old fashioned? I have never heard of that.
Yeah, you just pre-mix an old fashioned and keep it in the refrigerator door. It's still.
Are you making me one? Oh, hell
Pre-made.
yeah.
You
It's
just
pre-made.
pour it
You
out.
just pour it in.
Have I ever told you I loved you?
Just take a full bottle, mix it up.
We know what else I got in
And
there.
then funnel it back in?
I got some limoncello.
No, I just mix it right in the bottle and tip it upside down. It's done.
Oh, the limoncello.
Yeah. That sounds good, though. When you said that refrigerator door, I'm like,
Old fashioned, yeah, just keep it on hand.
that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea. So, yeah. So, inquiring minds out there may want to know, you know, if you do anything special with it or you just...
So here's what you should do next time
What
they
should
come
I do?
in, which I know this won't be the last.
Mhm.
You should have him show how to mix it in the bottle. Like, do a show about, like, how to just pour in your parts.
Well, Lord knows we've had tequila, you know, on the show. I think we did tequila one night, we did rum one night, so that's a good idea. We should schedule on the show how to make the
Refrigerator door.
refrigerator door
Old fashioned.
old fashioned.
Who brought the cherries?
That's what they had, but I put the same ones in my bottle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but the cool thing is we were almost out of cherries, and at the last time Sissy was on and she brought Mark over, he brought the bullet.
The toasted one.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm sorry. That's Basil Hayden.
That's
Oh,
Basil
I'm like,
Hayden.
what?
Yeah, you've had that one here, haven't you? The toasted?
Oh yeah.
I
I've got
thought
another.
so.
Yeah, matter of fact, Michelle's got it right now over in her hot little hands there, and but he brought the bullet, and then he brought a whole new jar of those
Nice.
cherries.
Oh, that's the refrigerator door one.
Yeah.
It's pre-made. You just pour it out.
I'm not even drinking it on the rocks. I'm going full hillbilly right now.
All right,
love it.
We got to
Look
put
at
the camera
this.
on me because I'm having one of these, and they're
That's an awesome little cocktail glass.
oh my God, that is really good. Oh my God.
Josh, it's what I do.
If you would like to sponsor us.
And it, yeah.
Send us some free
We'd like Basil Hayden to sponsor the show, and
Send us a
awesome.
few free bottles.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
All right, so we got to start
yeah.
shaking the bush on that. We got to start getting, Basil Hayden and all the others,
Willie!
I also
Willie
like to
agrees.
use Pilar's rye. That's another good one. to make that.
I don't. Have we had the Pilar rye, Michelle? I don't know.
We tried it.
Yeah, we.
Remember somebody
Oh, okay, yeah, right. We did try that. Yeah.
Is it available all the time now? Yeah. The rye? The Peeler rye?
It is when I see it.
The Hemingway rye. Is it the Hemingway rye or is it the rye aged barrel aged?
The rye.
The rye.
The Hemingway rye.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really impressed with their stuff over there. They've got a good line of rum. That rye is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it just and they're the library, right?
Yep.
That's a fun little place to go into and hang out. So
it is super nice.
We go in there and play chess, and he kicks my butt every time. Even the times when he tries to let me win, I still lose.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you how to even play chess. I know what the pawn looks like. I know the king and the queen, and what's the horse?
Rook.
The rook.
The knight and the rook.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's about as far as I know.
That's all you need to know.
I never really got into the chess thing.
You need to watch The Queen's Gambit.
Oh, that's a great show.
Really?
It was the second thing I ever binged in my life.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Queen's Gambit, fantastic.
Huh. All right. Well, there's something
Based on a true story.
Something else to add to my list to watch. you know what we're watching right now?
Uh-oh.
Northern Exposure.
Oh, wow.
You remember that show?
Whoa.
That goes back to the 90s, like 91, I think it was the other day. Northern Exposure.
And where does it take place? What's
Sicily, Alaska.
Uh-huh.
Sicily, Alaska.
Okay. Do
So,
they
yeah.
talk like Yoopers? Hey?
No.
Hey.
When I, used
I will
to
say
watch
that
it-
today, by the way.
Yeah, when I used to watch it, I lived in Montana. So.
Okay. All right.
and you do get a little bit of that northern accent.
Like Fargo?
Don't you know?
Oh, you're going to have a
It's
breakfast?
funny, we call my my financial advisor, who's still up in Great Falls, Montana.
Wait a minute. People got to see this because you're talking to my mic. Go ahead.
Right?
Oh, Willie.
Oh, we should kiss.
So we call my financial advisor, and the lady who answers the phone, it's usually Patty.
Patty.
Hello.
Oh, Patty.
I'm like,
Hello.
It's like, hey, it's Michelle from Key West. And she, oh, this is Patty. Let me see if Sharon's in. I'll check.
Like, and then she goes back and she's like, "Oh, Michelle, you know, Patty's on the phone, or Sharon's on the phone, and you know, I tell you, I have her call you right back. All right? How you doing in Key West? You know?" And I was like, "Oh my God, you know."
What is it? Oh, Margie, you got to have a breakfast before you go. Are you going down to Fargo today? Are ya? You got to have a breakfast before
every
you
time
go.
Michelle puts her on the speaker, I'm just like, I'm sitting back, I'm just like cracking up.
Well,
Because,
don't come to West Virginia because I'm not even going to tell you what we sound like.
Oh, I've been to West Virginia. I don't know. I know what the West Virginia people sound
Kinfolk.
like. Well, you know, I'm always teasing like when Ray and Harriet. You know, Ray and Harriet are, you know, up there in New Hampshire, and I was like, you know, they're like, when you coming to New Hampshire? I mean, you mean New Hamster?
New Hampshire.
Okay. Let me see. Michelle Myers. Oh yeah, Tim and I enjoyed watching The Queen's Gambit as well.
Oh, it's good.
Great show.
It is good.
Man, there's more stuff I gotta watch. I'm not even. It's just weird. I don't know why we start watching the Northern Exposure
Is
the other.
it on Amazon Prime?
Northern Exposure.
Yes.
I thought so. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Great
I think
show.
we watched a bunch of other stuff. We went all the way through. You know, we watched The Ranch.
1,000 times on the ranch. Yeah.
We've watched. What do we usually watch? Well, all the Star Trek.
All the stuff. Yeah.
Even all the new Star Trek.
Star Trek.
We've seen everything.
What's on right now? The Menagerie Part 1.
Yes.
Oh my God. Wait,
Which gets into one that's got upcoming episodes is Strange New Worlds.
Yes.
It's Captain Pike.
Oh.
But you do know.
Good looking Captain.
My forever TV crush
Is the Kirkster.
is William Shatner, and he's 93.
Oh God.
I'll make you upset right now. Never watched any of the Star Trek, Star Wars, nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what. You hang out here long enough, you're gonna be like.
I see it on your TV right now.
Yeah, that's every show she puts on.
But anyway, so we watched all the including all the new Star Treks, Discovery, Lower Decks, Strange New Worlds, everything. So
All right.
I always tell Brian because he always tells me I talk too low. And
You
I don't
are.
say
You're a
very
low
much,
talker.
and blah, blah. I'm like Marilyn on Northern Exposure. It's like I'm Native American. You know, we don't have a lot to say. You know?
Yeah, and she says I need hearing. I have hearing aids, but I don't wear them because I hear everybody just fine. But Michelle does it. She'll start high. She goes, "Hey, everybody," and I'm like, "What'd you just say?"
But I love Marilyn on Northern Exposure with the
She's very
doctor.
quiet.
And she's just like, you'll we'll see. He's like, well, what's the problem? Is there a problem over there?
Oh, no.
Maybe.
I love that.
All right. Enough of that.
We have a similar.
Wait, hey, I think Sissy's tuned in.
Hey, Sissy.
I'm sorry. Go
no,
ahead.
I was just saying we have a similar argument in my house. I've been accused of mumbling all the time, and
I am deaf though. Like,
yes, there we go.
Work on the flight line.
Yes.
Well, but no.
I hear what I want. That's
I'm
all it
sure
is.
other people will agree with me that when you talk, Michelle, you're like, hey, everybody. And I'm like, and then she likes to talk to you when she's looking out the window. And I'm over here. And I'm like, what are...
Can you see Josh?
Josh is pointing at Beth.
And Mike.
He's like, look in my direction.
Mike
Timmy
likes
pointed
to
at
talk
Mike.
to me when I'm turning around going the other direction. And then I go, huh? What?
Guys, I learned a really awesome trick. Instead of saying blah, 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 Josh, now I say Josh, blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
And I have stopped repeating myself. Yes, the name goes first.
It works.
It's a very simple thing I've learned.
We do that with pets, too. Why don't we do it with people?
Oh, it's amazing.
I mean,
Try it.
really, why don't we?
I will say, when Michelle goes, man, then I'm like, what? You know? And then it goes from this. Hey, I want you to. I'm like, what? I only caught half of what you just said.
I wish you could have heard her eye roll just now. It was
yeah.
fantastic.
I love how Brian emphasizes the H and the what.
What?
What?
Ohio. Oh, is that where that comes from?
Yeah, so we have sacks. We use sacks in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Not a bag, but a sack.
Mm-mm. You know what they are in West Virginia?
What?
A poke.
A poke.
A poke.
I was going to say a potato sack.
No, when I was a little girl, we would go out to the country, like an hour and a half away from Charleston, for Thanksgiving. My great aunt, who lived to be 90-something, because everybody did then, she said, well, let me get y'all a poke to put all your stuff in before you go.
How cute.
A poke.
So this is really cool. So
That's total Appalachian.
I want to catch up with some, because we already heard from Michelle Myers. They're watching the Queen's Gambit. They like that. Rich Malik says he thinks I would really like the spy series called The Americans. That sounds interesting. Yes, that does sound interesting. I like that kind of stuff. And then, of course, JoJo Fish. John says, live long and prosper. And, of course, she is saying the same in their house, which I'm assuming is referencing the...
Because you are now
low talker.
and will always be my friend.
Oh, and Sissy's in there. She goes, seeking sister wives.
Oh, she's obsessed with this show.
That's what she goes, I'm obsessed.
We've seen
Yes.
most of those.
So, yeah.
At one point, she even was convinced that she might audition for the show and become someone who might become a sister wife. And then she finished watching the episode. She's like, oh, no, I'm out. I changed my mind.
Sister wife. I don't know. Some of that stuff on there, I can't get into some of that reality TV
Do you
stuff.
know what our big, my 90-Day Fiance? I can't
we used
stop
to
watching.
watch that. Yeah. You know what?
Big Ed.
All right, okay.
Angela. Michael.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Big Ed had no neck,
And then-
man. He was like a turtle.
Big Ed. I have socks with him on it.
Nice.
I do.
Oh, my God.
It's just, it's just his head.
Here would be a really good reality
Ever watch
TV.
Oh, what?
We're good.
Key West people.
A really good reality TV.
Yes.
Mile High Club. I like that idea.
Well, we already have Below Deck.
Yes.
Exactly. So we need Mile High Club.
But I used to live in Colorado, so that's like not even a thing. It's like
Oh, yeah.
pretty
She
much
wins.
every time you have sex.
You ruin everything I come up with. I had a great idea, and you just sucked it
Well,
down
much
the drain.
like Below Deck is all of the employees and the staff that work on the giant yachts. Maybe they should do a show about the people that work on the
Ew.
private jets.
Oh, why don't they?
Ew.
Ew.
I don't know. I really haven't watched Below Deck either.
Oh, it's good.
I couldn't. Yeah, I
But if
couldn't.
you like that, watch Lower Decks.
Oh, not another Star Trek thing.
We watched him here one night.
Oh my
We
God.
were so drunk, and I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, you and Michelle were just like.
I was like, oh
You're
my gosh, that's
drooling.
what's her face. It is. You know who that is. That's the daughter of this. I'm like.
You and Michelle were sitting there drooling over it, and Mike and I were like,
we
what
were
the
literally
hell is
talking
going
about
on?
the timeline and the history of all of the Star Treks from day one.
Wow.
Because I know these things.
That's great.
I drink beer and I know things.
Hell yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh,
cheers. And who else is listening to us? Yeah, Joanne. Yes, the low talk. Yeah, I mean, it's seriously. I can hear.
There's another Seinfeld episode.
What?
The low talker.
Oh, the low talker. Yeah.
Man hands the sidler.
Could I get him to wear a puffy shirt?
I am not wearing no puffy. No.
Oh, I
puffy
do.
shirt.
Yes.
You'll be all right.
I want to be a pirate. No, I don't want to do that.
Why does Seinfeld happen every day in my
Wow.
life? Wow.
I don't want to do that.
Howard, wow.
I got something for that though. Yeah.
So this reminds me, we recently. So Josh was saying earlier that he's never watched any of the Star Trek or Star Wars or any of that. He also did not grow up watching Disney movies. So recently we took turns. He thinks
I watch
was
better stuff.
right. So he thinks I was deprived because I didn't watch things like
Caddyshack.
and
Oh, I love Caddyshack.
Fabulous.
Vegas Vacation. The Three
Fabulous.
Amigos.
yeah, all those, right?
Okay, Vegas Vacation. Remind me of that. I think I've seen
Chevy
that.
Chase. All of them when he went cross country.
Was that
Wally
just
World.
Was that just Oh, that was Vacation.
Yeah, and then
Then they had Christmas
Not the
Vacation.
Christmas
not the,
one.
but that one's great too.
They
and
had
then they went to
European
Europe.
Vacation.
Shitter's full.
Yep.
The poor kitty.
Yeah, so they had Vacation, they had Christmas Vacation, they had European Vacation.
Yep.
They had a Las Vegas Vacation, or was that part of the vacation? When
No, they had a Las Vegas one for that.
Okay. Wow. I don't remember that.
Holiday Road.
I made her watch a bunch of John Candy movies.
Yeah. So
John Candy.
anyway,
Right?
while I can appreciate the stupid humor, it's not really my first choice. So we decided that it would be really fun to take turns saying, okay, we'll watch this and then we'll watch that. So we each took turns.
So
picking
you
one.
compromised.
Yeah, we
I
watched
had to
one
watch a
of
Disney movie. She had to watch one of mine.
That's kind of cool. I mean, that's Michelle hates Chevy Chase.
Oh,
We really can't
Mike
watch.
really does too.
We don't watch a whole lot of
wow.
Chevy Chase stuff in here because
I
Michelle
like him on
just
those movies.
Michelle just was like,
What I liked was Modern Problems. Was kind of okay.
you know, when we go to
nuclear
a break here real quick, I'm going to bring another mic in for you so that we can get you on the mic too. So I can make that happen. I think. Yeah, I can make that.
We have the technology.
Yeah, I got something. Yeah, we'll make that happen. So, on that note, let's go to some more music.
Cool.
Got a lot of people tuned in tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget to hit them little likes. Let me see. I got 3 mics going on here.
Smash that
so,
like.
Yeah, go out there and hit that like, you guys. We're a little low on the thumbs
down
up
here.
there. Do that for us. And we're going to get to some more music. I've got some pretty cool stuff coming up. So we're just going to have a little bit of fun. So B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions right here on Tiki Man Radio, live from Key West here at the Beach Shell Studios. We've got Josh in the studio. We got Tiffani Green. We got Beth in here. Michelle's on a stool.
And who's this?
And let me get this other one. There's Mike over there on the couch. We really can't see him.
And Scotty. Oh.
And then there we go. There's a crowded one, so you can't. Michelle's head cut off. But if you look at that camera right there behind you, you'll see the big one up top there. So yeah.
Even
So
though there was
everybody
a camera up
wave,
there.
woo! So yeah, we're having a good time tonight. But Michelle Myers, I have to agree. Did you just give me the?
Nope.
Bunny ears.
Oh, okay. I thought you gave me bunny ears. Well, I
Not
don't care,
yet.
but now she will now. She says she doesn't really like Chevy Chase either. So
Oh, wow.
Chevy Chase, there are a lot of strikes against you tonight, my friend. You know, although
lot
he
of
was
people-
funny as hell in
A lot of people
Caddyshack.
don't. Caddyshack was his best movie ever.
Yeah, I think Caddyshack was really good. So some of them ones afterwards were just kind of like I felt like he was reaching.
They were very pushed.
He was too much on drugs.
Oh, drugs.
Was he doing drugs? I didn't know that.
Drugs are
Oh
bad.
yeah.
All doing drugs.
Hey, you know what? I live a very a little naive, I guess. I don't know.
Let's see that reality show, the real reality of what was going on behind the scenes.
All right, I'm going to get you a mic here shortly, Michelle. So we're going to get to some music while I find another mic to get Michelle on here. And again, B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions. Here's a little bit of music for you. Sandbar Sunsets, Mickey James.
Whoop, whoop.
Mickey James. Please play. I'm having a hard time pushing the button.
Every once in a while, 3-day vacay getaway, right off the A1A. I got here for the sandbar sunsets, leading right in to all of those midnight regrets. Sun coming up right along the coast, and I don't have that much time in this town, but I think I could take in one more round of those sandbar sunsets. Sandbar sunsets. 4:11 o'clock, it gets 100 and hot. Everybody's going down, better find us a spot. Coppertone number 5, barely got it on. Playlist, never running out of songs. Brought a little bit of smoke, but we ain't gonna tell. There's a whole lot of fun under these umbrellas. Yeah, we all got problems, that's right, but we ain't here to solve them. We're here for the sandbar sunsets, leading right in to all of those midnight regrets. Sun coming up right along the coast, and I don't have that much time in this town, but I think I could take in one more round of those sandbar sunsets. Sandbar sunsets. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sandbar sunsets, leading right in to all of those midnight regrets. Sun coming up right along the coast, and I don't have that much time in this town, but I think I could take in one more round of those sandbar sunsets. Whoa. Sandbar sunsets. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sandbar sunsets. Whoa. Sandbar sunsets.
Take me to Savannah or Louisiana, or put me on a boat to Havana, someplace where it's safe and warm. No chance of a winter storm. Just don't take me north of the palm tree line. I've traveled to the east, traveled to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, ain't no place I wanna go. Now I can give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you're on vacation, need a destination, turn to the lower half of the nation. Look south and pick your spot. Play it cool where the nights are hot, and get away from north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, yeah, it ain't no place where I wanna go. Now I can't give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you've got a boat, she's ready for the water. Steer her south where the girls are hotter. Chart a course, then set sail all the way to Fort Lauderdale. Just don't steer her north of the palm tree line. the seasons. If you're feeling lazy, everything is hazy. The winter months are driving you crazy. Jump up and pack your case. Take it down to a sunny place. Take a break from north of the palm tree line. I travel to the east, travel to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north. Oh no, you won't find me north. I said you won't find me north of the palm tree line.
Reads like a dime store novel and a bottle of Boone's Farm. Oh, page by page he woos her with his charm. Well, she wants to wear his class ring on a chain. Never thought he'd give her his last name. Well, it was Vegas all bust and top down in his car. And he's taking the small town girl to places so far. Well, she called a family from the airport in LA. Said, don't you worry about me, mama, I'll be okay. And do you have a love like Joni and Chachi, or more like Nancy and Ronnie, or Bonnie and Clyde running cool? Is it real fancy like the Prince and Miss Kelly, or Technicolor like Barney and Betty, or singing about love like Johnny and June? I don't care what they got, 'cause I got you. Now Hollywood couldn't have written one better than this. No mysteries, no goodbyes, and no last kiss. Well, he put a little diamond on her left hand. He was so damn nervous that he could hardly stand. But do you have a love like Joni and Chachi, or more like Nancy and Ronnie, or Bonnie and Clyde running cool? Is it real fancy like the Prince and Miss Kelly, or Technicolor like Barney and Betty, or singing about love like Johnny and June? I don't care what they got, I got you. Said I can't live lonely one more day. And there at the altar, he just took a breath away. But do you have a love like Joni and Chachi, or more like Nancy and Ronnie, or Bonnie and Clyde running cool? Is it real fancy like that Prince and Miss Kelly, or Technicolor like Barney and Betty, or singing about love like Johnny and June? Yeah, I don't care what they got, 'cause I got
Hey, this is Beth from Nailtini. Do you ever feel like getting your nails and hair done before vacation is a chore? Why not enhance your vacay experience by visiting us at Nailtini, 817 Duval? Our perfect petties will make your feet look fabulous in those flip-flops. Or maybe you want a beautiful blow dry and style for your night on the town. Men's haircuts, facials, and waxing? We do that too. We live up to our name and serve you a martini or a drink of your choice during your service. Now, back to B-Man and Michelle on Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio.
That's right. B-Man and Michelle's Coastal.
Holy moly!
Radio
She's famous.
Yeah,
that was a great spot. What a
that
great
awesome?
commercial.
And of course, we have Nailtini up there on the screen. Nailtini
Boom.
Nail Bar Day Spot. Were you guys? I know we were talking about it one day, and they're just kind of talking about it. And I don't know if, but you were gonna like hair care or something like that, or what was?
Yes, I mean, we talked about so many cool ideas, and I still am partial to the Nailtini too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, you kids over there in the corner.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, we. Look at them. Look at these two. Oh my God.
All right, I'm gonna turn their mics
Not
off.
my fault.
Sorry.
All right, mics are off.
We definitely were talking about adding something to the name and to the sign and things like that, and just to keep the Nailtini because it's so awesome. The name is just amazing, right?
Yeah.
But we wanted to add something to let everyone know that we are also doing hair in there too now. Skincare.
What's his
hair.
name? What you?
Jake.
Jake.
Hey, real quick,
Jake.
test your mic, Michelle.
Check, one, two.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. You're gonna have to hold that there,
There she
Michelle.
is.
So anyway, all right. So we
Okay,
got, we
we're
got
over
Michelle
it. We're out. Can
So
I be
I
out
wanna
of
go-
suspension?
Huh?
Can you turn me back on?
You are back on.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to go back to Beth for a minute because, you know, the hair care stuff, the nails, everything you guys do in there, which is really cool. And I think what is important about the message you sent on this on that one, and we talked about this, you know, when I go up there and have my coffee and you know. I put the pillows out on the chair. I help a little bit,
Oh,
you know.
wow. You must get there before I do.
Well, I asked this the other day. I'm like, "Can I put these pillows out?" She goes, "Well, that'll be cool." I was like, "Pillows go out."
You pretty much know the opening routine. now.
Yeah, I'm getting close to knowing the open routine.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, when we had, I'm trying to think, what was I talking about just a second ago?
The hair care.
Oh yeah,
stuff
so we
like-
got the hair care stuff. So I want to do I'm doing a new commercial, you know, and
Okay.
because I've had this issue here lately with you guys are just over there just
Oh
having
my
too much fun.
It's like the teacher's gonna have to separate them.
Okay. And yeah, okay. So anyway, long story short, we were talking about don't get your feet done or your nails done or your hair done at home.
Right.
Get on an airplane, look like hell coming down to Key West, and do it right in paradise.
That's right.
You know? Come
Take a
down
spa
here,
day.
Take a spa day. So
Yeah.
yeah, enjoy.
The
so
nail salon is the best
Nailtini's up there, and let's get everybody back on camera. You can't see Michelle.
I see her knee.
You see her knee.
In my hand.
Her knee. All right, let's get that one. So I got these three, and then so
Yeah.
you're just gonna have to.
Well, when you see you.
Well, let's see that. There's me. Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Oh.
Michelle, ma belle.
How cute.
Sont les mots qui vont très bien bon. Très bien bon.
That's all I'm sitting for.
Thank God I don't have to learn that
All
song.
right, let's see.
That's French and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, that's talking about us going to France. That's a whole other story. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I think when girls come down here for these woo-woo parties, which, you know, used to be...
What's a woo-woo party?
That's what I was just going to
Well,
ask.
I'm
What you
just
got
going
me
to
on.
tell you. For
What
my
is a
49th
woo-woo?
birthday, we went to Nashville because I thought, I haven't been in Nashville in 30 years.
I love
just really want to
Nashville.
go back. So the last time I was in Nashville, I was underage, and I was drinking buckets of beer at Gillies outdoor.
Yeah.
There was this, it was a dump. Nashville was the coolest dump I'd ever been in. There was live music everywhere. I'd never wanted to leave.
I'm trying to remember, where's Gillies at?
It used to be, it was just off the strip at the corner, just around from Ernest Tubb.
Oh,
Oh, the Ernest Tubb
Way
Record
down there,
Store.
okay.
Which is also now closed.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Well,
And it was around the corner, like in a little back alley, but they had this outdoor seating area
Yeah.
with picnic tables where even if you were underage, and they're no longer open, so whatever, but even if you were
Weird.
underage, you paid $5 for 5 beers in a bucket, and they just say, don't leave with it.
What, the bucket?
Or the beers. As long as you're drinking beer in Nashville, you got to drink it right here. Love
Please
y'all.
don't pee in our bucket. We don't want that back either.
So all of a sudden, we're going on. We went on a bus tour because I wanted to see where BMI was and go down Ryder Row and all, all that.
You can't miss BMI. It's a great big.
I know. So we go on this tour.
Building that says BMI.
And holy moly, there were 50 bachelorette groups.
Yeah.
And they all go, woo, woo.
Last time we were down there, they were all doing the little, where you
they're
had to
doing that too.
pedal your own trolley thing.
They're doing the trolley.
And tractors. They have tractors now that are pulling
Tractors.
tractors downtown that are pulling wagons with these drunk people.
Oh
in
my
them.
God.
So I've seen all of a sudden, I'm going to get to the point. I've seen all these people all of a sudden in Key West. These girls are having their woo-woo nights.
Well, they've been doing that for
but
a long
way
time.
more than usual. But here's what I'm saying. When they come down here,
What are you saying?
one afternoon, their party should be at Nailtini, where they all come in and they get their hers done and they get their nails done and they can woo-woo in there with a drink.
Well, I think a lot of them do. You guys get quite a bit of that traffic, don't you?
Yes, we do. Yep, we get families. We get, mothers and daughters. We get husbands and wives and husbands and husbands and wives and wives and
Which is amazing
husbands,
because
wives,
guess what?
and-
This week is Pride Week.
Yes.
And I know where I'm going to be on Sunday.
We've probably even had a sister wife or two.
Are you serious?
I'm
You still go to
sure.
Nashville a lot?
I've been there twice in 30 years.
We're going to be there in July.
Printer's Alley. Go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Printer's
We
Alley.
went to Printer's Alley.
Yeah.
Well, the last time we were, I think it was the last time we were there, we played at the Full Moon Saloon. And I worked a deal out there.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. And it's not there anymore.
Really?
They closed
We
the Full
played
Moon
on. We
Saloon.
played on a break. Brian had been schmoozing some gal bartender
Hello, baby.
who was also a musician, and she said, "Yeah, my band's playing there, whatever days." And it's like you guys can play on the break, if you want. So we did, and he dropped her wireless mic, and
I dropped her wireless
Oh
mic.
shit! She's like, get out.
Well, it was like the baton, like you're running. Here you go, off with it. It was like, whoop. And I'm like, oh, sorry.
it still worked.
It
but
still
I
worked,
don't
We
know.
had a good time at
You
Tootsie's.
should have offered her some money.
Tootsies.
We had a good time at Tootsie's, which
You
is
can
one
never
of the...
have a bad time at
But
Tootsie's.
it's so crowded.
The
Oh
only
my
thing I'll
God.
complain about is how damn crowded it gets in there.
We stayed on the main level, right at the corner.
I lost
where
a
the,
pair of.
where the first set of
what?
steps go.
Continue.
No, I'm thinking of what kind of sunglasses do we have? Maui Jim.
Maui Jim.
I had them on the clip on my backpack, and it was so crowded that I think they just got pulled off.
Oh no.
So I've told this story on this show before. Mike and I go in there.
I got a coastal confession after this one.
All right.
Mike
Has to
and
do with
I
Tootsie's.
went in there, and the old lady that's been working at Tootsie's behind the bar downstairs for probably 40 years said, "What do you want to drink?" Mike said, "I'll have a Budweiser." I said, "I'm going to have a Busch Light." Everything's in a bottle, which is so weird.
Why
You
not
would-
a PBR? I want a PBR.
They didn't have PBR. What? Do you know how much 2 beers?
I want PBR.
You know what 2 beers cost?
No.
$18.
Well, I believe that. Yeah, I believe
And
that.
shit beer. Good beer.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's the cool thing. This is great marketing. $18 for 2 beers. You give her a 20, keep the tip. And she's constantly moving beers. I bet she served 300 beers.
Wow.
While we
Not a bad deal.
stood there and watched this band play The Devil Went Down to Georgia 5 times.
Devil went down to Georgia. Well, yeah, that's, my God, that one year.
Come on, Brian.
I don't know how many times we heard Wagon Wheel. I wish I would have got run over by a wagon wheel after I heard it about 1,000 times. I'm like,
Mike, what's my least favorite song in the history of the world?
Wagon Wheel, bro.
Wagon Wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and anything by Britney Spears.
Oh, wow.
Well, so we had a request for another one of your songs. So we're going to get to that here pretty soon, and we're going to play another one of your songs.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. JoJo Fish asked for it.
I love you, JoJo's. Y'all, JoJo. I'm so glad you got to spend some time in my house.
Yes, that was pretty cool. So Coastal Confession.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
All right. So we were telling you earlier about Bob. What'd you call him, Michelle?
The strip club king.
He
I
was a
guess.
strip club king. Every time he and I went somewhere, it was like we Yeah, he had to go to, well, yeah, because he was divorced. He was divorced, and he was the type of guy. He was the type of guy that always had.
He thought he needed a 10.
Yeah, he wanted a 10. He wanted the Bo Derek. And I'm like,
Wow.
dude, you drive a beat-up green Ford that got so much track.
You're an enlisted man.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not rich.
You're not going to get a 10.
Oh, boy.
I mean, if you got a 5, I'm going to high five you, kind of thing. I mean, it's just, I'm sorry, but, come to reality a little bit. I mean, he was a smoker, and he would smoke, and how high could he get
His
the
butts.
cigarette butt pile in the ashtray before it starts falling out?
Ew.
I mean, that's Bob.
That makes me want to,
So, we're at Tootsie's. 'Cause we're out there in Nashville. I've been to Nashville many, many times with the stuff we used to do. And it was so crowded one night, and we're walking through Tootsie's, and I'm watching him, and he's grabbing all the ladies' butts as he's walking through there. He's like, wham! He goes, and no one's saying anything because it's so crowded, And he's like, hey, this is okay to do.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, I had a few beers in me, and I'm like, well, let's try it. And I'm going through, grabbing tushies as we're going. Nothing ever happened. It was that crowded. No one knew. But
I'm wondering how you could
But I-
tactfully put that in a song.
but I thought about,
Ooh.
yeah, well, I guess it's how you title it, I mean, first of all, what would be the title,
You don't want to say grab him by the tushy.
Tushy touch.
You don't want to say grab him by the tushy.
Yeah. But, what's that? I'm a tractor man. What's that one?
Pickup man.
Pickup man. I'm an ass grabbing man.
I never knew you were a pickup man.
Yeah, I never knew you were an ass grabbing man.
It reminds me of a game we used to play when we would go to the casino. We used to watch Impractical Jokers. You guys know that show?
Oh yeah.
So they have a little game, or I guess whatever you call it, where you would put your nose on someone's shoulder without them noticing you. It is hilarious. Yes, you have to get very close to a
You
person,
do.
very close to a person to try to put your nose on their shoulder without them noticing. And it is hilarious.
God, let's hope they wore deodorant or something,
It is.
He smells fantastic, by the way.
He does. He
really does.
I showered.
Yeah. He's like, I showered today.
Oh, we could come up with something like that.
I showered today?
No,
That sounds very like-
no.
I think you should do that every
grabbing
day.
game.
Some kind of nose thing. Like this.
So it sounds ridiculous, but I encourage everyone to try it when you're out in a crowd because it is so much hilarity and your group knows what's going on. So as you go up to try to do this to someone, everyone in the background.
So you're going to
is
be at
laughing.
Nailtini on Sunday?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
there's going
let's-
to be quite the crowd.
Let's
so.
let's do some nosing
We'll
down.
nose
at
people.
Nailtini. Whoa!
We'll give it a try. You'll see. It's fun.
I got to actually see it in action. I'm trying to really put it in my head how it.
It's good.
And then all of a sudden, someone just puts their nose on your shoulder.
Look at Michelle.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's get Michelle. There we go. There we go. Let's get Michelle on camera. Is she on camera?
Well, I don't know. You got the big thing up here.
Wait a minute.
I gotta get on this one.
Well, it's on that one. There we go. There we go.
So all of a sudden,
Yeah.
we're walking. Okay, so here we go. Ready?
I feel like she's a dog sniffing my rear end or something.
That's exactly right. You have to get very close to someone, and this is a stranger. Although Michelle's mane of a beautiful mane hair would give her away before
Her hair has grown so much in the past few years.
Oh, I know.
You know, she cut it off real short one time.
I've seen these short
And it was
pictures.
gorgeous.
Yeah, she could.
Her
she
hair
goes
is beautiful
flipping
anyway,
that thing
it
around
doesn't
in
matter.
bed in the morning, and I'm like, oh my God, what the hell just hit me? Got hit by a head of hair.
Sissy calls that kind of hair fat hair.
Fat hair.
It's.
And we're all jealous of it.
I know.
Well, you got those things. How was that in bed with the dreads?
Oh, well, I have a photo I should have sent you for that photo thing a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
right? So I put it up in a silk bonnet at night.
Oh, okay.
That's smart to protect.
Like when the black girls have their hair done.
Yeah.
So I'd buy this thing. It's about yay long.
Yeah.
And it's like a toboggan, but it's made with
toboggan.
Nylon. And I take my hair and I
turban.
shove it in there and I.
And do you look like Marge Simpson?
Oh my God! I was just gonna say that.
Yes.
Homie.
Allow me. Yeah, it sticks straight up like
oh, that's
this.
awesome.
So actually, your feet hang over the bed now because you got to compensate the top of your hair.
Now, sometimes I don't like, let's be honest, if I've been drinking a bit and I don't feel like doing that, I
Yeah.
do also have a silk pillowcase.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have one.
So it keeps your hair from getting frizzy.
And it keeps your face from wrinkling.
Ooh, I'm a little behind on that. But yes, I'm going to take all the help I can get.
Do you ever wake up in the morning and there's like one strand laying next to you going, how the hell did that
Not
happen?
yet.
You must not have cats.
We do have a cat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And they
she doesn't care.
She leaves
She don't care.
She leaves your hair
Yeah, she doesn't care. We have 2 Frenchies, and they don't care either. Yeah.
See? So, and you guys have no animals, right?
Not
No,
anymore.
Beth, Josh, no?
We have a resident iguana that visits the boat that we have to hose, like literally spray it with the jet hose to try to get it off.
Those guys are resilient, aren't they?
And they poop and pee everywhere.
Yeah, they're terrible.
So here's what.
Yes.
Get a
On my
little
car.
water gun and put a little hot sauce in it.
And then you have to go pew pew when you shoot them.
Yes.
So Bob Bitchin says the
Absolutely.
song should be, call the song Nosin' and Button.
Nose in a button.
It's not a bad idea.
Wait a minute. You know our song we're going to talk about in a little bit? We could add those words.
You know what? I want to get to some more music. Come back with some more stuff we're going to talk about. If you got another confession, please, that's what
You got
this
any
show's all about.
confessions?
Too many.
Cleanse yourself here, my friend.
Not that he
But
cares.
when we
to
come back,
speak
I want to talk about the song we did the other night.
Yes.
At Viva, and where we're at with that, because I know inquiring minds would probably like to know what we're doing, and we'll have a little bit of fun with that and figure out what else can we get into.
I have a coastal confession. It's not that exciting, but we'll talk about that.
You want to talk about
We
it now,
won't
or
talk
you want to
about
wait
that
until we
right
come
now.
back?
It
No,
doesn't
it's-
involve me, right?
He's nervous. Let's make the audience wait in suspense.
All right, we're gonna let the audience
In
wait.
anticipation.
All right. Anticipation.
I was more like in a Rocky Horror Picture Show thing.
Yes, I totally got
okay.
that vibe.
I do.
Oh, I got it.
Fine.
Fine.
All right. Hey, B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions right here on Tiki Man Radio. Hope you guys are having a good time. Please share with your friends, your family, your enemies. Knock on your neighbor next door. What's that?
Just don't knock up
What's
your
that
neighbor
ding-dong
next
thing
door.
where you like ding-dong and run?
Ding dong ditch.
Ding-dong ditch. And kind of put like a sign up. Tiki Man Radio, please subscribe. That's a great idea.
Instead of the old dog poop in a paper bag thing.
Oh, no. We
Flaming
on
dog
fire.
poop.
With
On
the
fire,
flaming poo.
right.
No, we don't want to do that. We want them to definitely subscribe to us.
Yes.
Be a part of the fun. Be a part of what we do.
It is fun.
So, yeah, a little bit of music here, guys. We got Snacks at 5 coming up. And
Snacks.
I think I got a new song coming in, too.
Cool.
I hopefully
I love it.
Lance Bella is still out there. So if you're out there, man, your song's coming up here. So Snacks at 5, Numbers of People, right here on Tiki Man Radio. B-Man Michelle's Coastal Confessions, everybody.
Well, now Babylon trouble, pain and turmoil. No, you can't turn your back away. You can't just sit on your words, no. You got to stand for what you say. You got to get up, pick up, sit up, live it up. You got to be what you believe. It's not about your words, it's what you do to better this world now. Hey, together we'll see, yes, a Babylon. I said, I said, numbers of people are coming together to fight off this world filled with Babylon pressure to free their mind of hatred and war for the richest to rich to the borders to poor. So yes, numbers of people are willing to say no more. Yes, it says it's killings and ruthless times of war. Numbers of people are willing to give it all. Say, you see the day Babylon. I said, I said we're dead on the walls, Babylon. Yeah, nah, Babylon.
the boys are boys, and the people are joining the battle. Fight of a world, but living a Bible, open their mind, heart and their soul. Together we stand, together we grow. Numbers of people are waiting to say no more. Yes, senseless killings and ruthless times no more. Numbers of people are waiting to give it all. See the day, Babylon. I said, we're dead on the walls, Babylon. Yeah, nah, Babylon. Yeah, Babylon.
So, I don't know. It was probably 7 or 8 years ago. We had just bought our house on Southern. And we were driving home in a little 2-seater Porsche convertible with a dog, a French bulldog, between my knees and on my lap, and a cooler between my knees. That is a 20-hour drive with a Coleman cooler. It was a Playmate, you know, the little ones, right? And a dog. Well, the morning we packed up to leave, it started to rain. And I'm like, wow. I'm sitting on my porch. It's raining. It's really cool. We get to Summersville, West Virginia, and all of a sudden, this song just happens. Give me an island storm and we'll sing and play. A little island storm where the palm trees sway. A little island storm, we kind of like it that way. Give me an island storm, and it's a perfect day. Little bit of low-key living, take me down that way. I'll find a bar with some real good rum, and I won't leave it. I can't leave it, 'cause tomorrow there'll be sun. Give me an island storm and we'll sing and play. A little island storm where the palm trees sway. A little island storm, we kind of like it that way. Give me an island storm, and it's a perfect day. Tourists run like a hurricane wind, lock themselves inside. But we know the beauty of the white caps calling, raindrops falling. Oh, here comes the tide. A little island storm and we'll sing and play. A little island storm where the palm trees sway. A little island storm, we really like it that way. Give me an island storm, and it's a perfect day. It's a perfect day.
Hey, this is B-Man, and you're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle right here on Tiki Man Radio. And coming at you for some brand new music. Enjoy.
The sun is out and I'm running late. My tension builds, traffic is jammed. Gonna miss my project deadline. The boss won't understand. I need to go to Perry Bay, my island connection that helps me to escape. Well, the tiki torches lead the way. With mojito in hand, I smell the sea, yeah, Caribbean music starts to play. It's Parrot Bay. The tide is high, the trade winds blow. I crash the swells, try to stay afloat. Gotta catch a wave and ride the surf to shore. I need to go to Parrot Bay, my island connection that helps me to escape. Well, the tiki torches lead the way. With mojito in hand, I smell the sea and Caribbean music starts to play. It's not that far, Parrot Bay. In hidden spaces, there are tropical oases. I'm finally here at Parrot Bay, my island connection that helps me to escape. Well, the tiki torches, they lead the way. With mojito in hand, I smell the sea and Caribbean music starts to play. It's not that far, Parrot Bay. It's in my backyard, Parrot Bay.
Coming to you live from the Beachy Shell studio in Key West, Florida. You're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle.
That's right. Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle. I'm just going to turn Michelle's mic off because she went back to the couch over there. So she's hanging out with the Scotty. So, you know, I you know how hard I worked to get that mic for you? And, yeah.
Will it reach that far?
Maybe.
Probably, but I'm not stretching it over there. You know what I did for her? So the headset that you have on, Josh.
Yes.
I went out and I got her because she usually migrates to the couch about this time in the evening. Okay, now she's walking up here. She has something to say.
Hers back.
No, she's going to the couch.
Oh, she's going to the couch. Oh, my God.
Okay, Brian, here's what needs to happen.
All right, let me get this on camera for crying out loud, okay? There's Michelle. She's on the couch. Okay.
Wave, Michelle.
Say something, Michelle.
Hello.
We need to have a full-on all-couch show.
You know what I want to do?
Where you hang out here and the rest of us sit over there on the couches.
All right, that's not
couch
gonna
talk.
What do you want to do?
That ain't happening.
What do you want to do,
that's been
Brian?
done before.
I think
I
they
would
do
like
that. I think it's therapy.
I think it'd be cool one night to get
Or
you come in
Oprah.
and play.
I used to do that.
Do
remember?
live. When we,
Long time
we
ago,
had the
we
other
did that.
studio, we go over there and play live.
I'm a
and
lot better
everything,
now
so.
than I was then.
You could just take your pick of any instrument off the wall.
Any instrument.
I don't think they want those touched.
We're going to figure
They
that
play
out.
those.
We're
I bet
going
you
to.
they
I want to
play
get back into that.
Hey,
where we have.
I heard that someone here at the round-ish table has a confession.
Da-da-da-da-da-da, confession. All right, let me get my stuff here
Drum
together.
roll,
So, drum roll. I don't have a drum roll, but I've got. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. Good Lord.
That's obviously not about me now.
There you go. So you have a confession.
Keep that
Beth.
noise handy because when you hear how lame it is, you're going to want to play that again. Ooh.
Good punch.
So I love the water. I think my zodiac sign is a water sign.
Yeah.
I love to snorkel. We were the first people on our little inland lake up north to have paddle boards, and everyone was like, "What is that? What is that?" We've never seen those before. We first discovered them down in Key Largo when we were down here on vacation.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I love the water. I love to swim and snorkel and just everything, water, boating, everything. But I hate sand.
Oh my God, Michelle.
I hate sand. Yes?
Michelle.
I hate sand too. When I was a kid, I didn't mind it for whatever reason. It had sand all up in everything, you know, and you're just like,
You
you
think
take
that?
a
No,
shower
it's
and a
ridiculous.
cold bath.
Right?
Now it's like even in my feet, it's like
No, especially in my feet. I cannot stand it. But I do love to be barefoot.
As long as
Josh,
it's not in a beach.
Yes, I rarely
Yeah.
wear shoes.
yeah, I like to be barefoot. My floors are constantly being Roomba'd or Dyson vacuumed or like Swiffer or whatever because I can't stand stepping on.
So your
crumbs.
confession is you don't like sand.
I don't. I know. I told you it's lame.
Yeah, toes in the
No,
sand.
because
No,
Michelle
thank you.
Michelle doesn't like it either. I mean, it's like let's go to the beach. She goes, no.
I like those infinity pools that are like next to the beach. So it's
Yeah.
like you look
It
like
looks
you're right
like you're
there in the water, but you don't actually have to go through all the sand to get there.
So my husband sent me a picture of a solution, a foot condom,
It is too.
Oh, foot condom. That's
to keep my feet protected from the sand.
Aren't those known as shoes?
No.
A frubber.
Otherwise, a frubber. Otherwise known as shoes.
I like that frubber. Get your frubber from Ronco.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I always hated it when we would walk back from the beach and we just been in the water.
Yeah.
And
it's
there was
hot.
and sand.
Yes.
But if I'm between the really dry sand and the really wet sand,
Yeah.
I don't mind that. Like I really
Yeah.
like walking in the dry sand.
Frubber.
Frubber.
Drink your Ovaltine.
Drink your Ovaltine. Another great movie.
Yeah.
I meant to do that.
That's one of Brian's favorites. It's one of Brian's favorites.
What?
Christmas Story.
Oh, I love Christmas Story. Yeah.
Oh, fudge.
Oh, fudge. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I can watch that thing over and
But
over.
it didn't say
Yes.
fudge.
Yeah.
I said the F dash 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 word. The queen of all cuss words.
Oh, did you find it? He found the foot condoms.
Nuh-uh.
Look, they actually look like feet. They look like skin.
Oh my God. So let me see that real quick here. Oh my God.
I bet you could get those from Temu.
All
yes,
right.
that's my store.
All right.
I just got I just got
Oh my
like 10 pairs
God.
of
I don't know
shorts
if you
from
can
there
see that,
today.
but they're like.
Yes.
I got it on camera.
No, not 10.
They actually.
She's exaggerating.
They look pretty nasty. It looks
Right.
They look
Well, I don't know.
weird.
They didn't have to make it skin color, but I guess if it was anything else, it might just look like you're wearing socks on the beach, which is weird.
But you know what? I would feel like my feet would get sweaty, and that's one thing I don't like.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like I'm the sleeper.
Look, you don't want sweaty feet. You don't want sand in your toes.
I know. We cannot win.
No, and I'm the sleeper that has to have one leg in and one leg
Oh
out.
yeah, the temperature foot.
Well, I'm in and out, and then it's in, and then you take all the covers
Yeah.
over,
Yeah.
and then you put them all back on again, and it's like
Mama's got a squeeze box going in and out and in and out.
and in and out. Frubbers.
Flubbers or
Frubber.
frubber?
Like foot rubber.
Foot rubber.
yeah, flubber. That was an old movie in the 60s.
Flubber?
But was it really, or was it one of those things that they're telling you think you remember?
Wait, was that Flubber? Was that the guy from
Yeah.
My Three Sons?
Well,
what was his name?
One of those guys.
Didn't Eddie Murphy make a Flubber movie?
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
He
it.
did
That's
it.
all I'm thinking
That was a
about.
redo.
Yeah, that was a redo.
Oh, that
on
was a redo.
Flubber was like a
A
blob.
something that they
It
made
was.
in
It's kind of
science
like
class.
Yeah.
what's silly putty, but it bounced
It was
way
green.
better.
It was green.
It bounced like crazy. So like the basketball players put it on their shoes and they were jumping really high and
Yeah.
everything. And it was
Who was that guy from My
Space
Three
Jam?
Sons? The main actor in that one.
Fred McMurray.
Fred
Fred
McMurray.
McMurray.
Oh my God, yeah. Hey, Bob Mitchell says we have a new song idea for Michelle
Uh-oh.
as she migrates to the couch. It's called Michelle Migration.
It's cute.
do that.
You definitely could build a song around that. Talk about how she's watching her Star Trek.
Speaking of songs, Tiffy. I always call you. I'm sorry. I
I
call
don't
you Tiffy because
mind.
I call my daughter Tiffy.
I don't
My daughter is
mind.
Tiffany
Your daughter's Tiffany.
with a Y. You're Tiffany with an I.
I'm not upset with Tiffany.
But I always have this thing. It's like I always call my daughter Tiffy, and so when I look
I
at
like it.
Tiffany, it's like, hey, and Tiffy. I'm like, ah, crap.
What happened over there?
He just hit the
I've been called worse things.
So have I. Probably today.
Yeah, but
Probably today.
when you were here a few months ago, which seems like it was a year ago,
I know. It was.
we came up with a new song. Do you want to? Well, I guess it's safe we can say what the name of it is, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
We haven't decided yet. It's 4 words. I don't know what we're gonna call it.
I think we should call it the 4 words.
Yeah.
It's called beachin', boatin',
fishin',
floatin'.
Cute.
Yeah.
I think that's the title.
And
I just always thought that was too many words, but you know what? It's fine.
Well,
There was a lot
Harper
of
Valley
words.
PTA is not too many.
Oh, true.
Harper Valley PTA. Oh, let's call that the name of the song.
Harper Valley. Yeah, it's a lot of syllables.
Yeah.
Okay, say it again. Beaching.
Beachin',
Beachin',
Beachin'.
boatin',
boatin',
fishin',
fishin',
floatin'.
floatin'.
BBFF.
It's all the things you can do in Key West.
BFBF.
Yeah. All the things you can do in Key West as friends and couples and
Yeah.
forever. Like if you don't want to go beaching,
You
you
can
can
go
go
B
boating.
squared, F squared.
Yeah. If you don't
There you
want to
go.
go
That
beaching,
sounds too smart.
if you don't want, if you want to go out on a boat and you don't want to fish, just float. Like it's all the things that you can do.
Yes.
Or decide to do or not to do in one song.
That is the question.
So,
where's drinking at in that?
BS2.
Oh, it's in the song.
Okay.
It's just not
oh
the
yeah,
title.
there's always drinking in the song. But so when she was here a few months ago, this is like over a year ago when we started talking about this.
At least.
And when we came up with this idea, we finally put pen to paper.
Brian put pen to paper. It was my idea. Brian wrote the whole song. And then he said, well, what do you think about this? And I said, this is exactly what I would have written.
Perfect.
Let's just change this word.
Yeah,
Like he
make
said,
some-
what do you think? I said,
Make some alterations
let's
to it,
move
yeah.
this around to here and that around to there. And this is exactly what I heard in my head.
Yes.
But how did we end up with the song is because of Tune Designer.
Tune Designer, yeah. I use Tune Designer for a lot of the stuff that
Guys are great.
that I do. And I turned Tiffany onto Tune Designer and Sweet Harriet too.
Right.
She's done something with Tune Designer. And they came up with a really cool melody.
Yeah.
Is this AI?
No, it's a group of guys that we call them, you've heard of the Swampers before, we call them the Alabama Swamp or
Atlanta.
the Atlanta Swampers.
Atlanta
cool.
Swampers.
And these guys are just guys who sit in a studio and you bring their music to them and they help you build
Wow.
everything out in it. I
That
mean,
is
it's a really
awesome.
cool thing, and you just pay for the
But
work that
they do all the studio musicians and everything. That's all included in the cost. So
Wow, that's awesome.
But what's crazy about this one is I bought the track before we wrote the song. Because when I heard the track, I went, it's here's how it goes. Bum ba da 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 dun da 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 da. I'm like, I know that from somewhere. And Brian said, I think it's because it sounds like Alabama's Shaggin' on the Boulevard.
Yeah.
So it kind of had this little beachy feel.
Yeah, it did. I immediately.
it's got that beachy, but it's also a very, I would say, a 50s, 60s feel
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And then the chorus, ba da da doo doo, ba da da da, and I went, that's the song.
That's awesome.
That's the track. Let's write it, and it fit right in.
Oh, it fit in perfect. Yeah, I mean, so we wrote the thing, and then the other night was really the first night. So I had to come up because the chord
You played
structure.
it in C, and you put the capo on 3,
Yeah,
which is E flat.
yeah.
Cool.
So basically, I just brought down, and I also play it on the 5th fret in a different key structure, which I think it's actually an E, matter of fact. But anyway, so we actually debuted it on Wednesday night because
Amazing.
we really hadn't. That's the first time we've ever done that song, isn't it?
Ever.
I think, yeah,
Ever.
Because Michelle and I have been playing around with it at some of the gigs.
And I've been playing it out up north, but I used the track,
the track on it,
the
yeah.
Tune Designer track that I bought.
Yeah.
And I sing along with it, and everybody loves it. I think, honestly, Brian, I really think it's going to be a big hit for us.
I think. Well, here's the cool thing: is after you guys had started to leave, I actually had people come up to me and were saying that was a really cool song. They really liked the song and how we did it. So
Well, now I cannot wait to hear it.
Where's up north?
Well, everything's north of here.
That's right.
But you're like
Well,
way up north.
Wait, even the south is north of here.
Right.
West Virginia.
Okay.
West by God, Virginia.
I am a by God hillbilly born and bred, y'all.
I just think of John Denver.
That's it. That's what everybody thinks.
Whenever
Rocky Mountain High,
West
Almost
Virginia.
heaven,
Almost
West
heaven.
Virginia.
West Virginia.
I'm
Mountain
very.
Mama.
That was a really nice
Ridge
clink in your.
Mountain.
What's a
That was
mountain?
I know.
the glass.
It's every time he takes a drink.
Me.
We need to record that ice cube noise.
I know.
Nope.
No, I just like
Too late now.
It'd make a really good little text tone.
It fits perfect. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? Clink, clink, clink.
Drinking. Is there anything else?
Oh, I love it. No, so any other confessions going around the table here?
No.
Josh, I know you.
Maybe a couple more songs before we.
Yeah, we're gonna get some more songs. We'll come back. We might go over just a little bit tonight. So
It won't be like after midnight when Kirsten was here a year ago.
No. We've had some late. Well, I have to be done by midnight for sure because that's when Jukebox Saturday
Right.
starts going. But we've been ending right around 10ish, 10:30ish, just to, so I can get at least.
Are you halfway through?
A Hogan's Hero? God, it's almost. What on
No,
my
I'm
set list?
talking to your set
I'm not
list.
even halfway through. I mean, look at that. I
Oh,
mean,
damn.
I got. But you know what? I'm always prepared. And the cool thing about this is, the stuff I didn't get to, I can play it next week.
Now you have it for next week.
So, I can't help it. I have to have a little bit of a.
He's always
Where are we
preparedness.
playing next week, Brian?
You mean the radio?
Where are we doing the show from next week?
Hopefully the Pint. I need to get with them and double
That's
check.
the plan.
That's
Oh,
our plan
yeah.
to be at the Pint next week doing a live broadcast. So if you're in
love the
town,
Pint.
come on down, get on the mic with us, and have a little bit of fun. But we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here. So we're going to get to some more music and come back. Hang on, Bob wants to know, can you play tonight acoustic Beach Hill Studio? We can't
Right.
tonight because I didn't set anything up for that.
Our song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Before you leave, we should do that.
We'll do it.
We should do
We
that.
all want to hear it.
If we're going to be at the Pint, let's do it next week.
Well, we could probably do that. We could. We'll be in touch. I'll let you know about all that.
I know where you live.
You do. Jeffrey Lang's on Hello Fireworks tonight for the annual Balloon Festival. All right, so Jeff Lang's up there doing that. Lance Bella's like, thank you so much for playing the song. You bet, man. We like playing your stuff, and we appreciate you tuning in and listening in. And please share with everybody out there, man. If you're in the audience, tell everybody to tune in to Tiki Man Radio. Tell them to like us on Facebook, like us on YouTube. Go out there, hit all that. You subscribe. Tell everybody. We're trying to grow and grow and grow, and I think we have a lot of quality stuff that we do on this show. I mean, I love what we do with Tiki Man Radio. And we're not just, 4 or 5 states. We're across the nation, people.
The globe.
And the world.
We are global.
Global.
We are global. I probably have somebody in Iran listening in right now going, hey, he sounds really good.
You did. You had someone from Pakistan or
Isn't
something.
my friend from Germany? Aren't they moving?
Who?
What was the people from Germany that always the gal that always tunes in from Germany?
Stephanie?
I thought they were moving.
No, they're still staying
okay.
there. Yeah, no, her mom and dad was out there. This is what I thought was pretty cool. They've been out there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. But they're getting ready to leave to go back to the States, and I think she said they're taking the Queen Mary back.
Oh.
Oh.
And I'm like,
you know what? I would
Good for them.
I would think that would be really cool just to do.
The first day or two?
I didn't know that was even still like a. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was surprised
I love the water,
too.
but-
I was like, I didn't know they still did that. So.
Yeah, Long Beach is the original one.
I didn't know. I mean, I was like, all
But
right.
I
can
guess
drink
there's
all
a
day, every day,
subsequent,
but
you know.
All right, well, we're gonna get some more music here. I got a little bit of Drop Dead Dangerous coming in for you, and we're gonna do some videos. I got all kinds of cool stuff. So hang in there with us. We're gonna be just a little bit over 10 o'clock tonight, but I think that's kind of cool because we got some cool people in the studio. Beth, and her husband Josh, Tiffany, Michelle over there on the couch critter,
Mike and the cats.
Mike and the cats.
And there's Willie.
Here comes
Josie
Willie.
and the Pussycats. Here comes Willie. All right, well, Willie's like, I'm shutting you down. Get the
Willie
hell out.
loves Mike.
All right, guys. B-Man Michelle's Coastal Confessions right here on Tiki Man Radio. Thanks for hanging out with us. We got a little bit more to go. Little Drop Dead Dangerous. Dem Boy.
When I get the chance to run, I want to do it fast. When I get the chance to play, I want to rock and roll. It's just the way I am, 'cause looking at my past, there's a wild streak in me running through my soul. Born to love them boys.
this is Ed the Train Man.
Hi, this is Pat the Pitcher Girl. Come get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man every Monday from 6 to 8 Eastern Island Time. That's 5 to 7 Central Island Time.
So grab a bottle of reggae wine and come join us for our Monday night party. Live from the Paradise Way Studios in Crown Point, Indiana. Right here on Tiki Man Radio.
It could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides the peace train. Oh, peace train, take this. Yes, I got what I deserve. Kept you waiting there too long, my love. All that time without a word. Didn't know you'd think that I'd forget, or I'd regret. swinging sound. Fall in love all over again. Having so much fun, it ought to be a sin. The low women and the creek don't rise. My baby got a song to sing. While the crickets and the train whistle harmonize, doing that front porch thing. Playing and a banging on a feel good tune. Strumming on my old six string. Sure can kill these country blues. Doing that front porch thing. Long willing and the creek don't rise. My baby got a song to sing. While the crickets and the train whistle harmonize, doing that front porch thing. Well, we're playing and a banging on a feel good tune. Strumming on the old six string. Well, the show can kill these country blues. Doing that front porch thing. Doing that front porch thing. Just doing that front porch thing.
Key West has a brand new brew pub, and you're going to love what they have brewing on their menu. That's right, the Blast Beer Company's Southernmost Pint Brewpub, located at 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open 7 days a week from noon until 10 p.m. Offers handcrafted beer and made-to-order signature food dishes. On tap are 3 of their signature beers, the Southernmost Pint Golden Ale, the Save the Day IPA, and the Hazy Lady New England IPA, and many other tasty handcrafted beers brewed on-site right here in Key West. And if you're not a beer drinker, don't worry, as they have available on their menu wine and other adult beverages and booze-free drinks. While enjoying a pint or two, check out their amazing menu of small fare items made to order that include local favorites, guac and chips, and Mexican esquites street corn, and their delicious main course items, Caribbean chicken salad, and trade wind meatballs. Stop in and enjoy one of their tastings of 4 different beer offerings of your choice. Or just enjoy a pint or two while taking in the aromas of beer being brewed on site and relaxing inside their brew pub atmosphere. Better yet, soak up the wonderful Key West weather and enjoy one of their handcrafted beers while hanging out on their great outdoor patio with music videos, movies, and sports games. Come by and watch your favorite team play on the biggest screen around. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brewpub, located at 522 Front Street here in Key West. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer 1 barrel at a time.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guests, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailtiniKeyWest.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Look-a-Lot Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, the original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else?
Hey, you guys, this is violinist and singer-songwriter Emily Randall, and I love spending my Friday nights listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle on Tiki Man Radio. Now back to B-Man and Michelle.
Hey, B-Man here on a Friday night, coming to you live from the Beachy Shell Studios on Tiki Man Radio with the B-Man and Michelle Coastal Confessions show, and we've got some guests in the studio. We've got the world-famous Tiffani Green.
Woo!
Whoa, wait a minute. You know what? Here's what we should have done. Wow. Hang on.
Turn the mics back on.
Oh, for you. I thought he was going to give you a round of applause or something. And then
Well,
you
we
get that.
got it in there. Or I give her this.
Wow.
There you go.
The Howard Stern.
All right. Then we got you. And then we've got Beth from Nailtini.
Yay!
Yay! And then we got Josh from Signature Airlines?
Air.
Signature Air.
Signature Air.
Okay. And then
Flight support, right?
Aviation.
And then we've got over on the couch, Michelle.
Me, Scotty, and Mike.
And then next to Michelle is Mike Green.
You're from Green Air? Green Air. You like your bro?
Oh my God! So, what a fun time we're having here tonight. I appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with us. And let me see. I felt like I wanted to say. Let me catch up with Bob. Before I do that, Southernmost Pint Brewpub. Those guys are the sponsors for our camera. You get to watch everything here. I'll turn the cameras back on us here in just a minute. But they are the sponsors of the Beachy Show Cam, and I appreciate everything they do.
And have wonderful beer and food.
Oh my God, I can't wait to get there.
Great people.
Let's talk about
Yes.
Nailtini real quick.
Their people are cool.
Nailtini Days. You guys have been our longest sponsor.
That's amazing. Happy to do it.
You guys have been with us from day one, and I appreciate that. And of course, IV Hydration Station. You know those guys. If you're feeling down and you need a little pick me up, go over there and get a B12 shot or get an IV or something. And I think it's really cool. And I've got a bunch of free B12. I gave you B12 shots, didn't I? Yes, you got some. And there you go. So there's a crowd tonight here in the studio. And let me see.
You suck!
There you go. Welcome.
Peter Griffin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
love that one. When he trips and hits
He never
his
stops. Those that have never seen the show, they're like, what the hell is she doing?
I love
Who
that
has
show.
never seen the show?
I bet you there are some. out there.
No, I guarantee not.
I bet there might be a few people out there that never really watched it or.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's so good. We need
They might have. It's like, as a kid growing up, I always wanted to watch Batman.
It's terrible.
I am Batman.
And my dad would not let. He's like, we're not watching that trash. That's
Have
stupid.
you watched it now that you're an adult?
Yeah, we watch it sometimes because it's on MeTV after
Yeah.
Saturday nights.
Yes, we know. And as soon as it comes on, we change the channel. It is so bad.
Which Batman, though?
The original.
Old Batman.
Adam West.
From the
Adam
50s.
West.
Adam West.
Now, look, I like Adam West, and I like it, but the show is awful.
Yeah, it's the old comic.
I think you personally offended my husband.
Pow.
But you know what?
Where they put the speech bubble up that says "pow"? How can you say that's awful?
But you know what? Think about this.
Quicksand.
Look at the actors that played on that.
I know.
You know, I mean, you had Caesar
Romero,
who was on it.
And there are times we do watch it, but it's so corny.
Who was the guy?
That's what's awesome.
The guy
It
who
was the
played Mick
60s.
in Rocky.
Cut me, Mick.
You know what's that guy's? I can't think of his name.
Who played the penguin?
He played the penguin as well.
Burgess
That was
Meredith.
him.
Burgess Meredith. Yeah. 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 I mean, so it just.
No, but you know what? Like your dad didn't let you watch it, but my parents didn't care what the heck I watched. I watched whatever I watched on TV.
Well, I'm not.
And I used to have nightmares from Batman because I was so little. It's like it would just freak me out, and I'd be like,
You know, Burgess had
I'd
bipolar.
have like I was
When he
being
did
kidnapped,
Batman?
and they were tickling me, or you know.
They had it set up for him whenever he felt the urge to do the Penguin. That's when he did the Penguin.
What? No. What? Okay. What?
Burgess had bipolar, and whenever they filmed Batman, whenever he wanted to do the Penguin, that's when he did the Penguin,
Wow.
and he killed it.
Yeah, he did.
That's interesting. I've never heard that.
He just kind of goes.
I love these
The
little
whole
facts
time.
that my husband brings to the table. It's like, wow, that's
But
really
Burgess
interesting.
Meredith-
How do you know that?
Burgess Meredith post Rocky.
Oh,
Grumpy
yeah.
old men.
Yeah, I mean, he played a great part.
Oh,
in
I
Rocky,
kind of
yeah.
want to lay up.
Killed every
How
scene
are
he was
ya?
in.
Kind of licky dick.
Oh, what was that?
Grumpy old man.
Grumpy old man. That's
Grumpy.
right. He was the father of.
Jack Lemmon.
Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. what, they did some outtakes of that here recently.
Oh, kind of want to lay ya. I like a licky dicky.
That was really. I mean, that was
Sounds
pretty
like the
fu-
Penguin.
That was pretty funny. Oh my God, yeah. So let me get to some people here online. Michelle Myers, this is a great show. Hey, thank you, Michelle Myers. I appreciate that. Before I go any further with who's online, Michelle and I are getting ready. We're getting ready to head on the road here, the 23rd
Me,
of
Michelle.
June.
Not Michelle Myers.
No, yeah, my Michelle, Michelle.
My
And
bell.
we're going to be going up to Orlando, spending a week up there, and then we're going up to Chattanooga to spend about 4 or 5 days up there. And then we're going to be at Danny's birthday bash.
Big party.
And then we're going up to see my mom in Morristown, Tennessee, and then
For
we're
her
going
birthday.
over to Nashville. And then we're going to Memphis, and Michelle Myers is hosting us at her place to do a house concert. So we're going to have a really good time.
That's awesome.
So we're gonna have a really good time with that, and then we're working our way back down from there to Muscle Shoals because we got invited to go tour the 2 studios down there.
Yes. That's awesome.
So we're gonna try and we're hopefully that goes through. I talked to the guy the other day, and he's like, just let me know your date so we can arrange it, and then from there Panhandle, and so there's all kinds of stuff happening. But I want a big thanks to Michelle Myers, and the other thing Michelle Myers is doing, she. Had stepped up to the plate. You know, we're getting ready for our 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, and she came up with the brilliant idea.
Which I think started yesterday or today.
It started yesterday.
I saw it.
She is
I saw it.
spotlighting every artist that is playing
Saw it.
in this year's Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase. And what a great write-up. I mean, she did such a great job with it. So, Michelle, man, you're
Congratulations, Michelle. It's bad.
You are-
Ass.
it is badass. A big shout out to Bob Bitchin.
Is that his real name?
Bob Smith is his real name.
Oh,
That's what they call him.
Bob Bitchin.
Bob Bitchin is pretty bitchin'.
Yeah.
Right?
But he wanted to know. See, he says I'm at home taking care of stuff. Oh, he knows how much of a Star Trek geek Michelle is.
Is that called a Trekkie?
We are Trekkies.
They're
Trekkies. Oh, well, you're one too, right?
Heck yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't keep up with it. It's just like she's always telling me. I'm just like whatever. I just
Me and Michelle.
She gets watching that cartoon crap, and I'm like, oh my God, I'd rather watch Homer instead of
Some SpongeBob right there.
yeah, some I'd watch SpongeBob more than
I
other
love
stuff.
Futurama.
But Homer doesn't have references to, like all the other franchises.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't
like
care.
He predicts the
TOS
future.
or like Riker or Spock. Or they're
right,
they're not like
anyway.
fanboying all of that.
Uh-oh. We got
Anyway.
her wound up.
Brian's just jealous because he can't make the little hand thing.
I can't. I'm like,
Can
Shut
you do
up.
Nanu? Remember Nanu Nanu?
yeah, I can't even do that. Look, I can't even do that.
Look,
and when I do it, it's
go
like my
back and
lip
forth.
quivers, my eye goes in the back of.
Nanu Nanu.
I can't do it. It's
I don't
like
know what nano means.
Mork
I-
for Mork.
I can because I grew up playing the
That dude's
violin,
Badass.
and we would do our finger patterns this way.
She's a musician.
No, far from it.
You were a musician.
I have played music in the past, but don't ask me to now. I could probably play you Happy Birthday on my violin. I still have a violin.
All right.
But I'm not like I'm not gonna like play.
My
on
neighbor
stage or-
Claire plays cello, so maybe y'all ought to hook up.
I love that. I love the
Very cool. So anyway, what Bob did, which I thought was pretty cool, was he went out and found a pizza cutter in the shape of the Enterprise.
Oh, gee.
I'm not sure which. We don't know if is it Enterprise C or Enterprise D. Or, we'll have to
You
figure
see,
that out.
I'm not going to get that damn geeky with
So
it,
years
Michelle.
ago, when Star Trek had their 30th anniversary, I went to Spencer's Gifts and I bought a
Spencer's.
phone that was the NCC-17.
Look how big that thing is.
It's gigantic.
Oh,
I love that.
It's not that big.
He's got the bottle of rum in there for
I know.
reference.
It is. All right, I got to put this on the camera because that's how big that thing is. It's almost as big as a bottle of. What is that? That's a bottle of Blue Chair Bay banana rum cream. So yeah, look how big that thing
Well, I
is.
used to have a telephone.
I love
that
it.
was the actual Enterprise, and when you picked it up, you talked.
Oh, Spencer's was so good for
through,
that.
Like the earpiece was the hull.
Oh, that's
And I lost it in
How
a
cool.
divorce, but I do still have the Barbies.
Damn
and the
divorce.
You guys
stamps.
thought about that one?
Yeah.
Did you? I
Well,
can see
don't-
that.
Yeah, actually, I really don't even know what happened to it. It was in a tote somewhere, but
I give a big shout out to Ed and Pat. Ed and Pat are
Oh,
listening in
what's
from
up,
Crown
Ed
Point,
and
Indiana. So
Pat?
thank you guys for listening in tonight. I appreciate it. So,
hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
but
hey.
NCC 1701A, just to let you know.
A. Okay.
I don't
was
even
the
know.
A?
You guys are throwing all this.
We're like A, C. Which one is?
A, that's the original. NCC 1701A.
Hey, I like
Well,
Bart,
actually,
you know?
before the A is the Enterprise one without a letter.
No letter.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you got any Prince Albert in a can?
Is your refrigerator
Is
running?
your refrigerator running?
You better go catch it.
See, that's more my style, you know. It's how my little brain works. So, but yeah, so Bob came up with that really cool thing, and it's supposed to be arriving sometime this week. So Monday or Tuesday.
Looking at each other like, what's happening?
Look, he had to take his headset off. Wow.
All right. Is there anything else we need to talk about? Is there anything else you'd like to bring up on the show, Beth?
I want to say I'm very happy. It's Pride Week and Pride Month. And I am so happy that we're down here in Key West where everyone's so welcoming and friendly. And I've had so many amazing guests through the salon this week. Not all, but a lot of them wanting Pride nail art. And we have gotten it down to a science. We literally have the colors all stacked next to each other on the shelf. They're not even put away. They're like, these are the Pride colors. Anyone wants that, we're just going to bring them out. And most people are asking for requesting the same design. Brian was showing it earlier. Sissy actually made it better this year by putting some rhinestones up near the cuticle area. And I want to say, if you see this out in Key West, anyone can just look at that and say, oh, you had your nails done at Nailtini, didn't you?
That's so cool.
Yeah, we're doing so many of them, and they're
I love it. I love it. And we're going to be up at your place on Sunday hanging out.
Yep, we're going to be there watching the parade.
Parade's at 5, so I think we're going to be up there right around 4-ish.
I'll be there. I'm going as Proud Flo.
I don't know. I don't even know if we're dressing up.
What are we doing?
I think we're going to wear the shirts we wore last year, the little Pride shirts.
Unless I can find my halter top.
Can you accept 2 more on the
I've
porch?
got a rainbow halter
Yes.
top somewhere.
I've seen that crocheted rainbow halter top. That
Because
thing's
Michelle
beautiful.
can wear all that.
Yes, I know.
Because she's freaking amazing.
Yes, she always looks good. Yes, we have
does.
room for 2 more.
You're a very lucky man, Brian.
I know I'm a very lucky man. She reminds me all the time.
Halter top. Halter top.
You've been married for a while, right?
It's like, I love you so very much. wait.
So-
Like, hit my button. I love you so very much. You are the best
Wow.
woman in the entire world.
Say wow.
Wow.
Yeah, wait a minute. No, this is you to me.
You know something?
No soup for you.
Wow.
So my T-shirt is black, which is crazy because it's going to be hot. But
Yeah.
it looks like the Jack Daniel's logo, but it's printed in like a rainbow from top to bottom.
Oh, cool.
And it says, I like my whiskey straight, but my friends can go either way.
Oh, that's so cute.
I like that.
That's great.
So I'll wear that on Sunday. You'll
How
see it.
cute is that?
That's clever. I like that. That is
Amazon,
really
y'all.
cool.
Well, when you get
Oh
too
yeah, we got
hot-
our T-shirts last year from Amazon.
I might just cut the sleeves out.
Yeah, and you could just step inside in the AC, and we have these
They have a
awesome
cool
fans.
cat one.
Well, the neat thing is the crap team.
The what team?
Pam, our Conquer
Our-
Public
the crap.
Aerospace program, crap. You don't know about that?
I'm
No, I
supposed
just
to
wanted
be
to see you
Sandy
say crap
Cheeks,
again.
but I haven't been here for any of the events.
But the cool thing is, we were able to get the trolley this year. We have 15 seats on that. Pam Vader worked that out for us. Now, she went out and bought astronaut T-shirts.
How cute.
But they've got like the pride flag on it.
Oh,
and
nice.
yeah.
Wow.
So she sent me the link on that. I'm going to order some for Michelle and I because I thought that was
MVP.
really pretty cool. Yeah, Michelle has astronaut cats. Yeah, so. But yeah, so I mean, there's always I like what Sissy does. I mean, Sissy is on top of it with all these little fun parades and everything that we do down there. And then
She's ingrained in our Key West Island life.
Oh yeah.
So we had
everything that happens.
We had some customers that had bought tickets for. They sat outside at. Oh my goodness! What's the wine bar? Vino's across the street, sort of kitty corner across the street from us. And they came in and they said, "Hey, we bought tickets to sit outside of that porch for Fantasy Fest." But she said, "We had more fun watching you guys in your party, or your porch party, than we watched. We watched you guys more than anything else, and just loved watching your party."
Oh my God, we've always had such a great time down there.
It is. It's very fun.
We do. We have a blast down there, and every I think every party we've ever had, we've exceeded what we thought we were going to do.
Yeah.
Between the bubbles and and she had the DJ that one year, and I was out there actually announcing.
The first year, do you remember? Mike and I came and we just breached the chain.
The chain.
Because Brian said, "Come on, this was New Year's Eve. Come on down. We're gonna be at Nailtini."
I
I'm
remember
like, okay.
that.
Brian says, "Oh well, come on down." And all of a sudden, here comes Sissy, and she's like, "Oh, can I help you? Is there something? Oh, we're closed. Can I help you?" And Michelle's running down like, "It's fine. This is Tiffany. This is Mike and Tiffany." Okay,
Her bark is worse than her bite.
and then it was fine. I'm gonna be on the radio. I'm sorry.
Actually, she felt really bad. She felt really bad about that. I remember her
But
saying
it
that.
was fine. And then she's come to, when Wahlburgers was still open, she would come to see us on Thursdays, and it was cool. And she was
Well, I
like,
tell her when you're back in town, and then one day she's like, I walk in there, have coffee and kind of chit chat like I do, in the mornings, and she's like, I rode by Tiffany's house, and she's on the porch, and I'm like, hey, girl.
I saw her a few days ago on the golf cart.
Yeah.
But by the time I knew it was her and my dog was taking a massive dump, I was bent over picking it up, and I was like, I knew it was her.
She really likes it when you say, "Hey, Barbie."
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. If I
I
hear
feel like
another.
that's not good.
Yeah.
You know what? It got old after a while.
Yeah.
Not only
After a
from
while?
her, but I mean, my God, everybody else was like, hey, Barbie. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to throw up.
I'm a Barbie girl.
But you know what? She was
living
spot
in a
on. She
Barbie
said
world.
by this October, Barbie's going to be kind of forgotten about, and she's right.
It is.
Yeah. Well, what I think was interesting is how much love she put into putting all that together. And then shortly after that, now she switches into the Christmas side of things, and now she did that entire Christmas story theme.
That was cute.
Which was the neatest thing. And then, of course, I went in there one day, and she was talking about this pride stuff, and she's like, oh, you should see this great big, rainbow and everything. And I'm like, holy crap, this thing's huge. I'd probably go across this, one end of the street to the other, And
So where does she get these decorations?
A lot of them she makes.
Yeah. A lot of them, she sits there and cuts the wood. She gets a pattern. She gets a pattern on there, and then she'll cut the wood with her. I walk by there in the mornings, and she's out there with that little jigsaw going.
She's like, eat your heart out, lesbians.
That's impressive.
Oh, yeah. And then she sits there and she paints it and doing all that stuff. I'm like, damn.
And a lot of glitter.
You got more energy than I
Lots
got.
and lots of glitter.
So, yeah, no, it's amazing what she puts together.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So this year for Christmas, stay tuned. Subscribe to Tiki Man Radio, and maybe you'll see our decorations.
Yes, that's right. Well, and don't forget to subscribe to Nailtini on YouTube as well.
Heck yeah.
Go out to YouTube, hit Nailtini, hit Tiki Man Radio, hit B Man and Michelle. We're sharing all this stuff left and right. So
There it is.
Oh,
Oh, she found it.
All right, Michelle. Here, put on this
Yay.
Michelle, put on this camera
Look
right
how
here. Hang
cute
on, let me
this
get this
is.
camera.
That's all you wear?
That is what Michelle is wearing.
I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Don't, Michelle. He will stretch it out. I speak from experience.
Swear to God.
I speak from experience.
Yeah. So that's
You
Michelle.
know what, Joshua? I
Michelle,
will
show
make
him
you
one more
one.
time in the camera.
Oh
here.
yes,
There
you
you
crochet too.
I also knit
go. All right.
socks,
So,
sweaters.
hey, why we're on that subject? Before you leave, I got something I want you to look at and tell me if you can fix it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
think we talked about it before, and I think I can.
Okay.
It won't be perfect, but I think I can fix it.
It's like it goes back to my great grandmother.
I could probably fix it.
And I didn't want to just give it to Goodwill, so I want to have it fixed
No,
and give it
don't
to
do
my
that.
daughter. So
You
anyway,
give it to the other
that's
Tiffany.
Sidebar.
Tiffy. Give it to
stuff, so.
Tiffy.
Give it to Tiffy.
And we've become friends on Facebook.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
my daughter.
seeing
Oh,
Tiffy.
my daughter. Yeah, she's crazy. So.
Oh my God, that's
All right,
like a
well,
handkerchief.
look, it's almost 10:30. I want to get to another song and get ready to close the night out. Anybody got anything else, Beth? You want to say anything else? Bring it up.
Good night. It's a school night for me, so I'm
Well,
gonna
you
go
gotta
home
work
and
tomorrow.
go to bed.
Well, you know me. I'll probably be down there tomorrow and have a cup of coffee and hanging out with you guys like I do.
Okay. Sounds great.
Josh, anything you want to bring up? Have you decided if you wanted to negative ghost
Negative
leader?
ghost writer.
Negative. We don't share those stories. Not for another 6 years.
And then Tiffany, anything? We'll have you back on the show before you leave / before we
I'm
leave.
all out of love. I'm so lost without
you.
yeah.
We look forward to hearing your song.
Oh, it's gonna be cool.
It's going to be, yeah, I think it's really cool.
We really should do that.
Michelle, you got anything before I turn off your mic? All right, she's
good.
done. All
Thanks
right.
for having us, guys.
I turned her off. There we go.
It was fun.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
We
This was
always
awesome.
have fun on this show.
So you won't
and-
be nervous to come back.
No, I'm usually hesitant because, like I said, it's always a school night for me on Friday nights. I work, another 9 or 10 hour shift tomorrow, so and it's
Yeah.
my third day in a row. Not like it's hard. I mean, I have a great
Tomorrow's
job.
problem.
I have a great job. I love my job. I love what I do, and I only work 4 days a week. I'm very spoiled, but that's my only hesitancy is with the Friday night.
Yeah, no, I get that. I've been pooped the last few days, so I'm looking forward to just a few weeks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a little bit of a downtime, and I can't wait to get on the road again and just
Go on and sing it.
get off Key West for a little bit and go do something else. So, all right, guys. Well, we're going to play a little bit more music. Rich Miley. Okay, Rich says I would rank this as a top 10 of my favorite shows. Well, thank you, Rich.
Wow.
Man. I
Thank you.
appreciate that. I'm glad. Again, we've known Rich a long time. Michelle and I were in Korea with him, and we had a good time over there. There's probably a lot
He's
of
still there?
No. He's in Ohio now, but I'm sure there's
Those
a lot.
people.
I'm sure there's a lot more confessions that we could probably, if we all sat around drinking. I'm sure we'd be like, remember that time?
Remember that time you jumped off the back porch?
Because
in
there are times.
4 feet of snow with no clothes on.
There are times.
I do remember that.
Wait, is that bad?
I have a video.
Well, there are times. You got soju isn't regulated in Korea, so you don't know if you're getting
Oh wow.
high test or you're getting the lowest. Percentage.
Really?
Yeah, and there were some nights I'd come in and I wake up next morning. I'm like, where's my stuff? And I'm like, okay, well, you walk in the door, shoes, socks. There is my pants. There is, I'm like, okay,
And
where's
your
my
hat's up
wallet? Yeah. So you're like, okay, everything's here.
Yikes.
So yeah, it's
Except
one of
for your
those
memory.
things. Yeah, and then you
That's
just
like
hope
every day.
And then you hope you run into somebody. They're not going to go, do you know what you did last night? I'd be like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do. No, I really don't.
I know I
Yeah.
had fun.
Yeah, those are some crazy times. So I do know that Rich is. We could probably sit here over some beers and wine or whatever and reminisce on some of the.
Has Rich been to Key West?
No, but we're trying to get him down here. We keep
Come
telling
on,
him.
Rich.
And when he comes, he can come get a pedicure, mani-pedi.
Oh, get them claws done, Rich.
Claws
you
and
got to come
paws.
down here, claws and paws. So get it taken care of. And
Oh, this is a pterodactyl noise over here.
hey, were you surprised when I showed you my toes tonight?
I was so surprised. I've never seen your toenails painted.
Yeah.
They look good. She did a great job.
Well, we're doing this Castaways of the Keys, and it's a big thing for them. They like. I don't know how many years ago this started, but it's like they like to paint everybody's toenails for money. They're raising money.
15.
They auctioned off your naked toenails up
naked
for
toe-
auction.
$260.
I put
Wow.
$10 in.
Yeah, $260.
great.
I think we raised, which goes to the KOA Kids Camp
Yay.
The care camp is for kids who have cancer and their siblings to enjoy summer camp.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a real big deal. So that's what we've been doing all week, raising money for the KOA care camps.
That's an awesome, awesome.
So yeah, this has been a lot of fun, and I'm happy to say that $260 went into my toes for that.
Yay!
So it was a lot
Small
of fun.
price to pay.
Hey, I'd do it again.
And it looks great on you.
Well, look, we're going to get to a little bit more music, close the night out, and then thank you guys for hanging out with us. So we'll be right
Thanks
back.
for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being a part of the show. We so appreciate it. Hey, a little bit of Jimmy Buffett. That's my wave.
It used to be so easy. Life was so well defined. Walk to the beach and ride the ocean. Any place, any time. The ocean's always been my mother. Salt water is the perfect cure. But now my home breaks on a website that's got me thinking Ecuador. Hey, that's my way. Surfing is my life. Hey, that's my way. Takes away the strife. That summer swell starts rolling, pods of people dropping in, dirt lots full of new pickups and beamers. I want my mornings back again. Hey, that's my way. Surfing is my life. The thrill I crave. That's my way, takes away the strife. Let's all be they're all paddling on the inside, floating sideways on the board, taking selfies in a whitewash. Nobody works anymore. Hey, that's my way. Glenn, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Hey, that's my way. Yeah, block. Hey, that's my way. I'll meet you at the Shagwan. We'll talk about it. Hey, dude, that's my way. I think it's time for a safari. Find a new spot far away. Leave the clowns and crowds behind me. Fighting for rides the whole damn day. Hey, that's your way. I'm out of here. The thrill I crave. Hey, that's my wave. I'm on the plane to Custom Island. Let's all be hey, that's your wave.
Hey, Jimmy, that's my way.
Shaka, bro. Hey, that's my way. Let's all be good luck.
Hey, this is Sweet Harriet. When we travel, we take Tiki Man Radio with us and tune into Coastal Confessions. And we tell our friends about it too. Guess what? When we're not traveling, we watch the show live on YouTube or Facebook. Check it out.
Hi, this is Sissy at Nailtini. Stop by for a mani-pedi at 817 Duval. Now, back to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle.
Hey everybody, B-Man and Michelle here on a Friday night, coming to you live on Tiki Man Radio with our Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle. Good Lord. And we're coming to you live from the Beachy Shell Studios. Hope you guys had a great time tonight. We so appreciate it. I'm going to close the show out with a Jerry Jeff Walker song, Railroad Lady, which features Jimmy Buffett. Actually, if you didn't know that both Jerry Jeff Walker and Jimmy wrote this at the same time. They all kind of got together and did a collaboration, just like...
Us?
Huh?
Kind of like us.
Kind of like you and me. Kind of like you and me. And
and Michelle.
And Michelle. Michelle, ma belle. Sentez mon qui vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble.
Très bien ensemble.
I love you, I love you, I love you. That is the Elmer Fudd version. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Hunting wabbit.
Yeah.
Duck season. Wabbit season.
Let's get to. I gotta get the video on here. I'm still playing all the little. There we go. I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all I want to say.
We don't have fun here at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Oh my God.
In fact, my cheeks are sore from smiling so much.
I gotta say this, Bob. He always cracks me up with something, but he goes, one day this is when we were talking about the Batman stuff. He goes, one day my entertainment was all my friends got stoned just to watch Batman.
We'll try that next time.
I will have to tell you that Michelle and I one time
Batman. Watching him walk up the wall.
How?
Me and Michelle and I
were
watching. No, actually, I think it was just Michelle. I think she had a cookie or something, and we were watching Gilligan's Island. And she was like, kind of like all the heads were like super huge, and she was like, I just look at her face, and her face. I got to throw. Okay, I'm on camera, and her face is just like, oh, whoa, their heads got really big and everything. So. Michelle's over there talking. You don't have a mic on, girl.
That sounds fun. She said it looked like they were turning and talking to me.
They were.
It was funny just to watch her. She's like,
oh, yes. We have had a story like that. Josh said, I don't ever need to do drugs. I'm just going to watch my wife do them.
Was it our brownies?
Can I tell a story?
Sure.
Confession time.
Confession. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Confession.
I love the story because all I could do was laugh and pee.
Please not at the same time.
Confession.
He confesses when it's not about him.
I have a lot I can confess, but I can't for like 6 more years. So my lovely wife was doing something, and
who is lovely?
Yes, right. And
You're
she
a very
said,
lucky man.
and we were laughing. She looked seriously deep in my eyes and said, "You know, if Michael Jackson wasn't dead, he'd be alive right now." I'm like, you are correct.
You know, that is really deep.
It was
right
deep.
there.
It hit me so hard.
Well, we had planned this day for me. We had planned this day for me to try something I'd never done before. And he's like, "All right, well, let's just do it at home, and you can do this at home, and I'll just watch over you and make sure you don't do anything stupid or crazy." And so I was like, "Okay, I want to watch this video. I want to watch this video, and I want to watch Michael Jackson Thriller." And so I'm like,
it was
"Man,
Halloween.
It was around Halloween, and so we watched that. And you know what I meant was, if he hadn't died young, he's still. If he hadn't died,
he would still be.
I mean, all he can do is laugh. He is not too old to still be on Earth. If he hadn't died, oh Jesus, never mind.
All right.
It was a great story and a great night.
You had to be there. Okay?
It was awesome. It was awesome.
That's a good experiment.
Oh my God, Tiffany, help me explain this.
I get it. Like, if he wouldn't have died, he was still young enough to still be here.
Yes.
I get
Oh
it.
my
It's like
God.
Prince.
Although I don't think he would have survived all of the,
Oh, do you know,
canceling.
today's Prince's birthday.
Oh, dearly beloved.
Today, dearly beloved. We are gathered here today to talk about this thing called life.
We
I
were
just learned that dude's like 5'2".
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was something
He was
else.
5'2".
We saw his
Short.
giant bodyguard, and I said, "Oh,
Yep. Today
he's
is
little.
Prince's birthday.
He's a great guy."
All right,
If
so
Prince hadn't died.
I'm loving this. Bob's got another. He goes. I was at a restaurant. I had to go to the restroom. As soon as I get up,
He
the
missed
edible
it.
kicked in. That was the walk of shame to be in the restroom.
My gummy kicked in.
And my gummy just
Jimmy Buffett.
my gummy just kicked in.
My gummy kicked in. Well, we sat here one night. We have a friend in Michigan that comes down, Michigan Jim, and he always brought some really cool stuff. And
We have a friend, Michigan, Kirsten, that
Me?
brings some things.
well, we sat here on the couch one night, and I was just kind of like, wow. And I had to go.
Really?
To the
Wow.
I had to go to the bathroom, and then next thing you know, 3 hours later, he's like, "Hey man, I thought you had to go to the bathroom." And I'm like, "Did I wet myself?" You know? And I'm like tapping around. I'm like,
I
"No,
did go to the bathroom,
I
and
just
you've just been
forgot."
sitting out here.
No, I was like, "Oh my god, I don't like doing that kind of stuff."
You know, there's two people from Michigan, right?
Donna Cummings. Wow,
You
what did I
have trolls
miss?
and the normal people.
You know, we tape these things, Donna. Let me get to you. We tape these. You can rewatch them on Tiki Man Radio, and I always put them on SoundCloud and all the podcast stuff. But you
You live in the mitten.
can see what we did. So thanks for tuning in tonight, Donna. We appreciate it.
Everybody says, "Where do you live in West Virginia?" Let me show you, right?
All right, and we're gonna close this show down, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody. Happy Pride.
You do know that the toothbrush was invented in West Virginia. Because anywhere else it would have been a teeth brush. Hey, I'm from there. I can tell those jokes. These are all mine.
These are real
We're
too,
gonna close
aren't
the
they?
show out with Jerry
These are
Jeff
real, too.
Walker, Railroad Lady. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll be back to close the show out right after that song. So I appreciate you guys hanging with us tonight. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Donna Cummings says, Tiff, she loves your hair.
Yes.
And we do have a lot of fun going live. So guys, thanks. Jerry Jeff Walker, Railroad Lady.
She's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her life on them trains. A semi-good looker, but the fast rails that took her. She's trying, just trying to get home again. South Station in Boston to the freight yards of Austin. Florida sunshine to the New Orleans rain. Now that the rail packs have taken the best tracks, she's trying, just trying to get home again. She's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her life on them trains. Semi-good looker, but the fast rails that took her. She's trying, just trying to get home again. Now this here song was written on the final run of the Pan American from New Orleans to Nashville. Riding through the night was one Jimmy Buffett, one Jerry Jeff Walker, and one bottle of Wild Turkey. But we sat there singing a song about a young lady who was sidetracked in life, cornered in the roundhouse by a smooth-talking switchman, and derailed by life. She was giving it up because the beds were unsafe. Now the rails are all rusty and the dining car's dusty. The gold-plated watches taking their toll. Yeah, the railroad's dying and the lady sits crying on a bus to Kentucky now, and a home, that's her goal. She's a railroad lady,
You know
just
what really
a little
grinds my
bit
gears?
shady, spending her life on them trains. Once a Pullman car traveler, now the brakeman won't have her. She's trying, just trying to get home again. She's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her life on them trains. Semi-good looker, but the fast trails that took her. She's trying, just trying to get home again. On a bus to Kentucky and a home once again.
Hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out. B-Man Michelle, Coastal Confessions right here on Tiki Man Radio. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll be back here next Friday, and we hope you have such a wonderful time, wonderful weekend. And like we end our show every week,
Y'all come back now. You hear?
have a good one, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you next week.